so behind schedule.
Can't get the fuck off.
Push record.
We already did. We've been recording.
Welcome
the past 2 hours.
to the Garage with Evan and Friends. Follow us on Podcast Garage on Instagram. We're on all the podcast mediums. I sound stressed out because I am stressed out.
Act like you're excited to be here, goddammit.
Well, they're going to find out what's been going on. I'm Evan, of course. To my left, his balls are as smooth as eggs. Rookie producer of the year. Oh my God, I'm out balded today. To my left, Rick. Finally, it's been all Rickus family in here. I haven't had any family members yet.
Nope.
My first family member.
You don't love your family, that's why.
My brother-in-law, another baldy, Mr. Jake Jordan.
Boys, thank you.
Now, Jake, what's been happening for the last hour? Jake got here at 6:30. It is currently 7:49.
Nice, dude. Nice.
An hour and 19 minutes that Jake has been sitting here sipping on champagne, trying not to get drunk.
I mean, I figured I'd show up here, let's say, 20 episodes in? Thought you maybe you guys have your shit together by now. Fucking masked man behind the computer.
You thought wrong.
There. Way wrong.
Now,
fuck.
Now, it's our first time. Now, everybody, I said we were going to have video last week. I fucked that up.
We're working on it, goddammit.
So this week, are we definitely going to have video this week, you think?
Bert
says,
Bert
gives me Bert gives us a thumbs up. So we had a power shortage. I broke the computer that's brand new that I bought yesterday. I broke that somehow.
Literally just bought yesterday.
Literally just bought it yesterday and I broke it somehow. It's not broke. It's still working.
You need to take that Best Buy credit card back, dog.
Well, that's a perfect way to start this off because the best way to get divorced is get yourself a Best Buy credit card. So I bought the computer yesterday because we need it. We have to have video if we want to. You just have to have video. I mean, it's just you have to have video.
Right, audio's fine, but we need
We need video. There's no way. But so the dude gave me. So he's ringing me up. First of all, I had the biggest dope ever at Best Buy, and there was a couple people who asked me. I knew they knew what they were doing, but I said, let me just browse first. I just want to browse. Let me look at the computers. I'll figure this out. I watched YouTube videos for 4 straight hours. I was like, I know what I'm looking for. Okay,
I'm basically a fucking pro.
I know what I'm fucking looking for. So their desktop section wasn't super huge, but they had 2 of the computers that I wanted because I'm a big fan of HP just because their quality and it's one of the ones I had when I was younger. Desktop, and then I seen Dell, and then obviously like Dell's Dell. Everybody knows Dell.
Yeah, you can't go wrong at Best Buy anyway.
No,
they pretty much got
they have all this shit. I mean, but like I asked you and Bert. I say you, it's Rickus. I asked you and Bert, like, the all-in-one desktops. They were telling me, no, don't get that. So that's fine, because they have a shit ton of them now. That's right, all there is the all-in-one desktops.
And that's more common for people that are just sitting at home. You know what I mean? They got the touch screen. You don't have to worry about
really nice.
fitting the tower in anywhere. Like, it's all in one.
The Microsoft Surface thing, the huge thing, first of all, it's like $5,000. But the screen moves, it goes down, and it comes with a pen, and you, like, draw on it. The screen is bigger than the Vizio, and it's just, like, an all-in-one desk. Dude, it was, obviously, we're not spending $5,000. It's for, like, people who are, like, architects and shit, and, like, like big-time artists. Yeah. Dude, it was so, I was just sitting there playing with it for 20 minutes. I was like, all right, I have to snap out of it. So, I go up to get this guy to help me.
And nobody came over to you to help you at that point because they were like, this motherfucker
he ain't buying that shit, no.
Best Buy's a motherfucker. They're fucking sniffing you on that fucking...
Well, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't as bad as a mattress store, but it was close. So, but it just so happened that I had the new guy who was probably younger than me. He was probably like 22. I was like, yo, can you help me real quick? And I could see the look in his face. I was like, fuck.
Never mind.
I was like, fuck, get that chick over there. I want that chick. So he came over, and I was like, yo, I need this one, blah, blah. There's nothing underneath. He's like, oh, I'll go up top. He went back. He had to take a picture on his phone 2 different times to get the right barcode. I was like, dog, it's 0074. Like,
just remember
go fucking up there where the thing is and get the 0074. I was about to go up there and get it. So that was fine. But once we got to the register, what a nightmare, dude. He asked for my ID like 4 different times. Because he was just about to ring me up. I was like, yo, you guys got like financing and shit, right? And he was like, oh, yeah, you want to apply for, like, the Best Buy card? I'm like, they usually shove that down my fucking throat, and you don't even ask me if I want it? I'm like, yeah, I want the Best Buy card. You think I'm just going to give you a wad of cash right now? Like, yeah.
And you didn't walk right back to the gaming section as soon as he handed that nice plastic card.
Well,
I also want this whole row right
Well,
here.
Here's the thing. I had a little self-control because I got nervous. I put in my...
It's a big purchase.
Was.
Well, no, yeah, but they approved me for a $5,000 credit card, so I was just like... So I was like, ugh. And
Which is like 3 things at Best Buy.
So you ain't got that specialty PS4 paddle, don't lie to me. Yeah, you did.
If I didn't get it off Amazon, that's the worst part about Christmas is ordering people gifts, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh,
It's on sale.
You're like, oh, I need that. I ordered myself a blue camouflage paddle for no reason. I'm like, this is gonna look good when I go over to Jake's to play NHL.
It's on fucking sale, dude. Don't worry about
Those
it.
paddles are so expensive, they should fucking suck your dick.
Yo, there should be a hole for when it's not powered that you can just fucking get.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
Brutal.
I'm bringing my own paddle though when I come play NHL.
Sorry, I don't want you to think
if we-
my paddles anymore.
if we both don't get NHL for Christmas, we both ask for NHL for like the family like group text and shit. Like, oh, what do you guys want for Christmas? Me and Jake are like NHL. If we both don't get it,
Yeah, my mom's out.
they're done.
She's done.
They're both done.
Sorry, you guys
Everybody's
can,
done.
You guys can borrow mine. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna literally buy Jake NHL and he's gonna buy me at the same, and we're just gonna exchange NHLs and we're gonna be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, fucking Rick's been practicing.
Yeah, I'm a fucking
I haven't.
dicious.
I'll tell you what though. Like I was saying, so responsible. They have 2 different credit cards you can choose from. One is like a legit Chase credit card, where like they go, oh, points back to Best Buy, but you can use it anywhere. I was like, nope. I was like, absolutely not. I do not want that. So give me store only, and that's what their other option was. Store only. I said I want store only. I don't need to be swiping another credit card for gas and fucking this and that.
Oh, okay, so you were worried about using it at other places.
Other places.
Okay.
I don't
I was
need
gonna
that.
say, why wouldn't you want?
No, I already
They're
have a
gonna give
credit.
you
I already
free
have a
shit.
credit card that I can't pay off.
Taking that bitch at Chipotle.
Yeah,
getting that extra meat.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken and steak. Single or double. Double. No, I already have a
I'm
credit
gonna
card.
use my Best Buy gift card to pay.
I already have a credit card I can't pay off. So at least the financing's cheap and like they're good at it and shit like that. But for you to give me a credit card for $5,000 when I'm a gamer, there's going to be 2 things that are stopping me. 3 things. Number 1 thing's Chelsea because she'll stab me to death upstairs. 2, Red Dead Redemption is going to take me forever to beat, and that's going to keep me occupied. So I'm not going to go out and buy like 10 games right
You
off
won't
the bat.
have to because you're gonna be playing. You can't play more than one game at the same time.
You can't play more than one game at a time. Red Dead Redemption is keeping me occupied. The only other thing I'm going to do is literally play NHL with Jake. Like, we play online, or I go to his house and we play.
Right.
Like, it would be Sunday mornings and we'd just be playing NHL and shit. It would be sick. I hear the baby in the background and shit. Carly laughing because I smoke him 7-0. It was fucking great. But Jake's gotten so much better where I started losing and shit. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yo, congrats, Jake.
You know, I've been
Good work.
practicing a lot. Baby will change your life with that.
He was looking at tutorials online and shit like that.
Now,
like,
you said congratulations. I was confused. I was like, oh, you know, the baby's a little older, but good that you hit him with the congratulations. No, you meant congratulations. He's better
Yeah.
at NHL. More importantly, he got better at NHL.
A lot of practice lately.
Well, when it...
the baby's. If I was saying congratulations for the baby, where the fuck have I been?
I don't know. She's almost 1.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, you had a baby? Oh my god, that's great, Jake.
Fucking, yeah.
Fucking dick.
1-year-old.
That's a good question. Jake, how has, not to get all deep and shit, but like, how has a baby affected your life? Because me and Chelsea obviously just got married. I'm sure a baby's coming in our future. What am I... You're the most recent person that had a baby other than my brother, and he's not here right now. So I can't ask Corey. She has 6 kids, and her oldest one's 12 already, and she doesn't care.
You see this awesome thing we're doing on Wednesday? Fucking drinking some beers, hanging out right now.
Oh, shit.
That shit's fucking gone.
And it took us forever to get set up, and Jake didn't even care. He was like, "Nah, I'm good.
You learn
Whenever
how
you
to-
guys are ready."
Yeah, you learn how to shit, shower, and shave in all 5 minutes. You got no time in the afternoon. Fucking nothing.
That's great.
Sounds terrible.
We yeah, like just exactly like you said. Like this was the worst beginning of a podcast we ever had. The fuses blew, everything blew. We're trying to get the cameras going. Jake's just sitting here sipping on a beer, like, this is
Good
kinda,
day.
This is kind of
It's a good day.
It's kind of peaceful right now.
Babies are calming the shit out of you. There ain't nothing like waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're like, fuck. You used to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, hopefully getting your dick sucked. Now you're waking up in the morning because the fucking baby's crying.
Or you got to take a sip of water out of the faucet because you're fucking dude. I must have woke up. First of all, we went to Pin Setter Saturday. For you who don't know, Pin Setters is a bowling alley like in our neighborhood.
It's a nice bowling alley. It's got
It's
a
a
bar
great.
and shit,
It's
though,
a
obviously,
nice.
food.
It's like a really nice bar.
It's awesome, man.
The food I ordered, I don't know, 3 platters of cheesesteak egg rolls.
At
I was
least.
just handing them out to people like party favors, and we got so fucked up. First of all, I suck at bowling, but I mean, you can't be good at bowling unless you bowl.
Everybody sucks.
And they shut us off too.
Did they?
Yeah, we're on.
I don't
like
remember. I fell asleep at the bowling alley, so on the couch, of course.
We were on like the 8th frame. It was like 1:15, and all the power like in the bowling alley went off. Like, it felt like it was in this garage.
Oh shit!
I walked back to the guys. I'm like
So
bringing.
much power.
Yeah.
We don't need more wax.
As I'm bringing my shoes back, I went back to the guy and I was like, "You cut us off a little bit early." And he was like, "To be honest with you, I gave you as much time as I can." I was like, I thought you guys were open till 2. He was like, the bar's open till 2. Bowling's done at 1. It's 1:20. And I was like, okay, I got you. I got you, brother.
What was the guy got to round up the pins in the back? Like, what the fuck? You just stop. Like, shut up. Shut up.
The snaps didn't say that you actually need to stay any more time.
Me? Nah, probably not.
Yeah.
What else is new?
It was night.
Everyone else went back to my house afterwards. Ev got an Uber home. He was
Okay,
like,
I'm
fuck this.
See, here's the thing. I get fucked up. There's no doubt. I've been getting fucked up for over a decade. A decade is 10 years, right?
Yeah.
That's sad to say. I've been getting fucked. Nah, probably a decade. Say 17. I've been really hitting it hard. 16. I was like a bitch and like 2 Budweisers. You steal from your daddy, like. But now, I'm responsible. I know what to do. I'm fucked up. I'm going home.
So we went back to my house. We started playing drinking games.
Oh boy.
Then we walked over to the Alden, and Bert.
Wow. You make it to the Alden on a Saturday night.
He didn't get allowed in with a passport. He was like, he gave him the passport at the front door.
Bitch,
First off,
I can go to Venezuela right now.
First off, we don't look like we're like fucking 18. I'm bald. God damn it.
Nah, you have a nicest look to you.
Thanks, man.
Bert does.
But
couple ISIS boys.
He goes up and gives him his passport. The dude was like, we don't accept passports. He was like, you don't accept passports? Didn't you have another ID too?
Yeah, it was
Like an old expired ID?
What
He was like,
fucking
well, I got
pocket-
this.
Like, what pocket do you put your passport in? Where does that go? Is that like the back pocket? You just whip that shit out?
That's the front hoodie because it's the biggest one you can do. A passport is like a fucking notepad. They're huge. The dude at Pin Setters stamped. Know how you get the stamps on your hand? He stamped his passport when he went there. Like fucking. That dude's like 7 foot, 400 pounds. That dude's huge. I mean, he couldn't catch you if you tapped him in the nuts. But like, if he got a hold of you, see ya. But he stamped Bert's passport. That's Pin Setter's thing in there. It was so fucking funny.
But we walked all the way down there. The guy was like, we don't take passports. Like, passport's like the most like legitimate thing that you can have.
I can't be more American.
Like, it's your passport. That's
Yeah, they're gonna make you. You're not even gonna use your license anymore to get on a flight in the next year and a half.
Right. You can't get a fake. I'm sure you can, but you can get a fake ID way easier than you can get a fake passport. He was like, no, we don't accept passports.
I'm getting $50 fake IDs back in the day, like they were candy.
Right, exactly.
Dude,
if somebody took it, you just got another one.
The passports got so good at one point.
Passports cost like $150.
Dude, that's what, oh yeah. I had to get mine for Mexico.
Yeah.
I had to get. She was like, "Oh, do you want to like expedite?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I don't know. I'm going in like 6 weeks." She's like, "No, I'll be there." Blah blah blah. And like she said 5 weeks. I got it in like 3. I was like, "Thank God I didn't pay the extra money." Like, what the fuck? I was gonna say, what were you just saying?
They didn't accept passports, and this is the most
passport. Get ahead,
passports.
I don't know.
Fake IDs.
Yeah.
No fake IDs.
So they didn't accept it, and I was like, well, fuck this. I live a block and a half away. We'll just walk home. Done. I'll talk to you later.
I got some tea.
You just lost.
Oh, I got your cider things. You want
5 people? 5 people?
Well, what fucking Ev doesn't tell you is that we started at 10 o'clock that morning. And when I left him with baby girl around 3:30,
he was already in it.
Oh, he was wrapped up in Chelsea in my parents' house, fucking Dunzo.
Oh, dude,
I left him and said, "Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow," and I did.
He did.
But it was.
Let's talk about Saturday. Saturday was a good day. So
It was a good day. We froze our fucking balls off playing golf at one of the most gangster courses on the East Coast.
Juanita's
Springs.
Where was it at?
Juniata.
Dude, that's nicer than Burns.
Oh yeah.
Anything's nice. My backyard's nicer than Burns.
Burns was shit. Burns didn't have like the holes you went to. Like
I mean, the only thing we didn't miss at Juniata, there was no bodies out on the course this time, so that was good.
Under that bridge gets creepy.
Way creepy. We went on the backside. We showed them.
That's fine. We played. It wasn't as cold as I thought it was going to be. So me, you, and your dad went out golfing. It was Reindeer Day. Explain Reindeer Day. Let's just do that. That's the thing. We have to explain everything.
Reindeer Day is a thing that I guess started way back. It's almost 50 years now. Old neighborhood in Frankfurt at a bar called Garvin's. And I think it was actually started a bar way before that. Basically, my uncle's generation around 65. And they would just get fucked up sometime around Christmas and run around the neighborhood with bar stools in their head and sing Christmas carols with people on the streets.
People have been getting fucked up for years. Like, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. I love that.
Now there's probably 75 people to get together once a year. It's now down on Frankfurt Avenue right at Harrington's. And it's the same thing. Guys get fucked
They're all
up.
it's all like friends and family, right? Like
For the most part, yeah. It's that one day that you see now, like all the guys have kids who just get absolutely shit.
Right, they ain't allowed out yet. Somebody joined the crew. But it used to be football, right? Were you there when you played football? Or was,
Yeah, it used to be an old guys, young guys game. And
that sounds like
it was
disastrous.
awful. Then there was too many old guys, so then they decided to play golf in the middle of December, which
Golf makes so much more sense.
it was still fucking cold.
Even though it's cold, that's so much more fun, dude. Like golf, come on, man.
Especially like as you get older, like it's cool. It's cool when you're playing against your like 8-10-year-old son, because like you're running around with them like you're having a good time. But like when they start getting to be like 18 and shit, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
No.
Bloody Mary's on the golf course at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. It doesn't get much better.
Bloody Marys give me explosive diarrhea. I stayed away from them.
Stay way away.
But I brought that big ass cooler that
Yeah.
Ron got us on the bachelor party right there.
Oh yeah.
Loaded with stones and bushes. Shout out to Big Jim Jordan. Bush all day.
Bush all day.
Unless you give
how many
him.
foursomes did you have?
It was probably like maybe 10.
Jesus.
Right around
There was a
10.
lot of guys.
Juniata was like fucking jackpot.
But
There
I'm
was gonna
saying-
be no one there, and instead they had 10 foursomes.
But I'm saying, like, all those people there, it was literally me, Jake, and his dad. We didn't see anybody. We seen people once.
Yeah, because we were supposed to play. We started at 7. We were supposed to go 7, 8, 9, and then play 1 through 6.
Okay.
Instead, we just kept going back, and
We went 7 to 14.
yeah, we went to some unknown parts that should not be played at Juniata anymore.
We played like 7 par 3s in a row.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's 9. I think there's 9 there.
Dude, it was fucking fun as shit, though.
It was-
We didn't cheat as much as we could have. We didn't cheat at all. And what did we do? Just 3 over?
Yeah, I think we're 3 over.
Yo, you couldn't putt. You couldn't putt. The greens were
Frozen.
frozen.
Frozen goose shit. It was
Frozen. Like, you would putt it and all of a sudden just take a fucking bounce. Just
Like
bonk, bonk.
pinball going back
Pretty
and
much.
forth.
Pretty fucking much.
It was awful.
But big guy Jimbo was hitting some shots for us.
Yeah, that motherfucker can't play golf to save his life, but he was putting like
It was
fucking
putting.
Phil Mickelson on fucking Sunday.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Phil for winning me some cash. Oh, man.
Yeah, fucking lefty.
And then we went to Whistler's because they all went back. We're Jersey folk. They were giving us a little shit for being Jersey folk. Oh, my God. How about the AIDS cat that I was petting?
Yeah, so we get there. No shit.
I got AIDS.
We fucking get there, and there's this fucking cat just roaming the parking lot. And I'm thinking to myself,
Trying to sell me dime bags. Just this cat weaving in and out.
this fucking thing's all over our bags and shit. So I'm like, get the fuck. So we play, we get in there. So afterwards, we go back in the pro shop. They give you a hot dog and a beer that comes with your little 9-hole round.
I wasn't eating
So,
that hot dog.
How much was it, by the way?
25.
$25.
It's a special Mondays and Tuesdays. Like, it's just a legit thing.
Right, but I'm saying it was also December, so.
Exactly. So,
Oh, you think that's high, don't you?
No, I don't know what Juniata normally is.
No, it's
Dirt cheap.
yeah,
It's gotta be.
probably $30 on a Sunday with a cart. It's gotta be.
Right, so you think it'd be like 15, whatever. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. So we're
I didn't pay the
Yeah,
25.
you didn't pay, goddammit.
So we're
I
sitting,
didn't mean-
we're sitting around, and I'm like, I'm gonna take a leak and grab my hot dog. I turn around. Here's Ev sitting there fucking drinking a beer with this fucking cat on his lap. I'm thinking
Petting
to
it?
myself, where the fuck did that cat come from?
I got the cat scratch fever.
You were petting it?
Oh,
Yeah, I kissed
fucking
it.
herpes all over this motherfucker.
It was obviously the clubhouse's cat.
Yeah, it was the
They didn't
house
just
cat.
let it in. It was outside underneath the car, and then it was like
But it was
fucking.
in good shape. Like, it wasn't like a...
I mean, it looks like it's been in.
Great.
It looked like it'd been in a couple scraps. It's a fucking alley cat. It's like
Right, but
me.
but
You
what
a
I'm
house
saying-
cat.
What I'm saying...
I'm an alley cat.
What I'm saying is it's not like... It wasn't have empty spots of fur and fleas.
Oh no,
and shit
didn't
like
that? What do they
Like, it
call
was
that?
like-
I was gonna say jaundice. That's when your eyes are yellow. What's the
Yeah, that's baby
mane?
shit.
Right, mane is when your fur goes.
I don't know.
Cat.
Anyway, it had all of its fur. It looked young though, so it was definitely a young survivor.
It was scrappy.
Anyway, we went in there to get your free beer, and I seen the motherfucker laying on the rug, like stretched out, like it owned the joint. I was like, who is this motherfucker? It was definitely a boy.
Yeah.
Because he was rough.
Come, kitty.
Yeah.
And I sat down, and
Oh,
it came
God.
up to me. I pet it, jumped on my lap. I was like, all right, well, here we go.
This is my life now. I got to deal with this
Sweetest thing ever. I mean,
Hey, a piece of pussy is a piece of pussy.
classic. Got him.
cat. So who won?
I have no idea.
No winners.
There's no winners.
No winners.
All losers out there.
That's it.
It's just for the love of the game.
So, it's a whole morning thing. Do you guys go to the bar at all anymore?
Dude,
or
it was
no?
it literally 9 holes. It took us maybe an hour and a half, hour 45.
Some guys still go. They used to go back to Dell's, which was in the neighborhood, but that bar doesn't exist anymore.
But that's what I'm saying. You started at. Oh wait, I'm sorry. What time did you start?
We teed off around 10.
Oh,
First
okay.
first beer was probably 8:45, 9.
When you said 7, that's why I thought you were teeing off at 7.
Yeah, we teed off at 7. We
Seven,
started with
hole
7
7.
hole.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we had the first Bloody Mary at Big Jim's house around, what, 8:45?
He wasn't ready for us yet.
Now this motherfucker's still walking the dog.
But you guys
He
don't
golfed
go-
in Wranglers. I said, yo, we're playing with Brett Favor out here.
Yeah.
He was killing it.
You guys don't all go to the bar afterwards.
Some
You just
guys
kind of
did,
do the
not
same.
everybody did.
If we lived in Philly, we would want it.
Yeah, it was just easier to go back to Whistler.
Yeah, we just went to Whistler's, had our time. Oh, that's what I was saying. You start slinging Big Jim them Yinglings. He gets in a little bit of trouble. Some reason Yingling.
That's it. Lights out.
Here we go, Galaxy. Here we go.
Blackout City for fucking the 57-year-old on fucking Yinglings.
Yep.
Awful.
It's fun though. We had a good time, and then we went back to the parents' house because you had to pick up your little sweetheart. We got in a fight about religion and politics. I passed out, woke up, and then I seen you guys.
Hey.
Bert was over. We were drinking 40s, and
Yeah, I saw you went Hurricanes on Saturday night.
Bert, that was our shit.
I was looking for the duct tape.
So we used to order. So shout out to Tarsdale Beverage. I don't know if they're still open or not. They're right next to
Holiday.
Is that what they're called? Holiday Beverage now? They were right next to, what was those ghetto-ass project buildings right there? Lindenfield Projects. Shout out to Tarsdale Beverage.
Fucking Bert walking the streets of Tarzan, fucking bulletproof
Dude.
vest these days.
So we used to get, my one cousin Jen used to live around the block from there, or close enough. So like I would go over and be like, oh hey, I'm here to see the kids. Bullshit. I would order a case of Hurricanes to her house because Tarsdale delivered. Beverage store that delivered. So all of a sudden she'd be sitting there. And, like, they get a knock on the door, just an Asian guy standing with fucking 1840s in a case. Yo, they were so cheap, though. So we get.
I was going to say, it was $12.
Yeah, because they taste like fucking butt.
Dude, they're actually.
And everybody knows it. That's why.
Dude, they're actually not that bad.
Yeah, 2/3 of it isn't bad. Until you get to the last third, it gets a little more.
No,
It's game over.
I think it's opposite. The first third is shit, and then after that, it's all good. Dude, but I'm saying it's malt liquor, so it fucks you up a different way than beer. Not quite liquor, but. Anyway, Hurricane was our shit. Like, it was just our shit. So I was like, you know what, Bert's coming over tonight. I said, fuck it. And obviously, I was still fucked up after that nap. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, you were toasty.
I was toasty. I was
2 or 3 sips of that Hurricane, you're good.
I was fucking. Here we go. And then I fell asleep at Penn Center. So other than that, what about you guys?
Yeah.
What
about your night?
Were you hungover all day? Because Bert was like, yo, I'm driving home drunk right now, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
No,
I was like, damn!
I was not, because I got a fucking sauna. So I get up, hit the fucking sauna, get a shower, you're good to go. We can have a fight, don't matter. You guys can come over and hit the sauna if you want.
Yeah, that would be
Just don't be in it when I'm in it.
Why?
I go in naked. With a boner.
Home is where you make it? You like to see homos naked.
Sex in there's got to be unbelievable. I mean, it's got to be slippery.
Right, and that, I don't know why you would... Somebody else said that to me. I don't know why you would want to have sex in there.
Shit.
Why would you want... Jesus Christ.
This guy's like a fucking cow on a flat rock back here.
Fucking fire hose. Let me show this.
Oh, he's filling up a pint glass? Make sure I don't drink out of that fucking thing.
Well, he drank out of it last week.
I will not make the same mistake twice.
What are you doing with that pint glass?
Use these cameras that aren't
Anyway, so we were going to talk some Sixers.
Sixers.
Do you guys want to talk Sixers, or do we get the Eagles out of the way?
Eagles season is over. Carson Wentz is done for the year. We're hanging out till fall.
Can we all be honest? The Eagles season has been over since they lost to the Panthers. When they gave up a 21-0 lead. That's when the season ended.
I agree. I got brutally yelled at by my wife that day as well.
We're over. Jake's watching that.
I knew it was, the season was over right then and there.
Yo,
Your season was over, regardless.
Jake said something, and I was about to follow him up like, fuck yeah, Jake, I agree with you. Fuck the Eagles. So Jake was like, this is fucking bull. Obviously, we were all really pissed off. And, like, he said something, and Carly was like, she was like, will you just shut up? You are so fucking annoying. Why don't you just go put in your resume and become a fucking coach? I was just like... I was like,
I would love to, but they're never hired.
Yo, all of a sudden I was just like...
I tucked my shit in and fucking walked to bed.
I was like, I'm sitting in his big-ass beanbag. I was like, damn!
That awkward silence was like, damn, you just got bitched out by your wife in front of your whole family.
Yeah, but you know what?
You're
In your defense, what are you supposed to do back? What, are you guys going to have a fight in front of everybody? Why?
You were like, should we just leave? Or
I don't really care. I mean, she was probably right.
Of course she was right, because, of course. But, well, yeah, they're always right. But, two, like, we're just pissed off when we're talking out loud. I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, it's whatever.
She's just mad because we found out Doug Peterson lives around the corner. So.
Yeah, my dad's seen him in canals before.
She have a crush on Dougie P?
Oh, I'd let Doug lay the wood easy.
Really?
Oh, she can have that.
As long as he wears his visor.
I want the visor and I want the Super Bowl hoodie on.
Really?
Fuck yeah, you want us to Super Bowl?
You ain't banging my wife. unless I'm under the bed and I get to fucking do a reach around and steal the fucking ring off you. What do you think the rings are? 75,000, 100,000?
Nah, more than that.
All right,
There
well,
were 11,000 from.
all right, well, guess what,
what's
Dougie
his
P?
face?
I'm taking a picture of your hairy ass. I want the fucking ring. I got a mortgage to pay here.
I thought they were like 11. You can buy one.
I think
They're like 11,000 or something like that.
Yeah, but they're replicas, right? They're not the real ones.
Well,
There's no way a Super Bowl ring's 11 grand.
The smaller replicas were like 400, and there's like less diamonds and gemstones and shit like that. I could have swore. It's fucking 11,000.
That's it.
That's still a lot of money. They had to buy like fucking.
It's not a lot of money when the NFL makes $50 billion a year.
Right, you had to buy like fucking 200 of them.
Dude, more than that, I think the fucking
That's what I'm saying.
got one. Everybody got one.
Good.
Right. And more than that. How much you want him to spend?
I don't give a fuck. Spend all of it.
Yeah.
All of what? It's his money. It's Lori's money.
Yeah, spend it.
Spend
I spend
all
my
the
money
money?
to freeze my dick off in fucking Carhartts to get your fucking ass blown out by fucking the Saints, the fucking who else they lose
when
to.
did you go down?
It doesn't matter, dude.
Theoretically,
Yeah, that game
I
was
theoretically spent the money.
Whatever. You guys don't. Are you guys against me? Are
No,
you?
the season's over. You were right.
What stance are you
Yeah,
taking that
what's
we're
wrong? Yeah,
against?
you're right.
The rings need to be more expensive, and you guys are saying they're priced perfectly.
No. I think you're way off on what the price actually is. I think
He said 11 grand.
No, that's fucking way off.
I said
I know
70.
you can buy one for 11 grand.
These guys are making
That's all I
millions
know.
of dollars
That's all
a
I
year.
know.
You think they're getting $11,000 ring?
Fucking people's wedding rings are $1 million, and
All I know is you can buy one for 11,000. I don't know if it's the
Jason
same
Peter's
one.
fingers are so
I don't
big,
know.
dude, they couldn't even encapsulate 11 grand just on that.
he's got a fucking janitor key ring around his.
He used a lot
Custodian,
of the top
dick.
of this fucking can.
Yeah.
Did you see what's his face had a knee brace on his elbow? Tyron
I
Smith?
called that dude out while the game was playing. I didn't notice that he was wearing a knee brace on his arm, but I said, "Yo, 77 is the biggest fucking dude I've ever
It was
seen
a
in my
fucking
life."
knee brace. It fit perfectly.
Stone Cold used to wear 2 of them, and Stone Cold was like 6'3", probably 250,
His upper
kicking
arm.
ass and taking names.
His upper arm is the size of most people's thighs.
I fucking love Sable.
Brock Lesnar's girl.
Well, originally she was with Stone Cold.
Originally she was with Mark Maron. Mark
Sorry, I didn't mean to go that way, but
Mark something, the boxer, the fake boxer in WWE, Mark Mackin or some shit. Sable. Well, I just remember because she had the Attitude Era was so good. She had her tits were like fake tits though. Like fake tits nowadays you can like fucking they feel like little squeegee like stress balls. Like those fake tits, but they have like the lines in the bottom like old sandbags, like workout sandbags on the bottom and shit.
Bag of sand?
Oh yeah, the bikini match.
Oh
Those are
god,
back
and
in
their
the day.
and their thongs were up to their hips, like ugh.
Trish Stratus. Ooh boy.
I was a
Sorry, I don't know where this went.
I'm a little gothic, so I was kind of in the Lita.
Bert, pull some of these bitches up.
Bert, what are you over there fucking playing God of War?
I'm trying to get the
That's a
case
thing.
working.
Fucking later was Triple H, dude.
Triple H hit the jackpot. He got Stephanie McMahon. He's
He's a billionaire.
the man.
He pulled $1 billion pussy.
Well, the good thing for him is at least he was like one of the most famous wrestlers. It's not like fucking some dope started finger banging her. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like one of the Hardy brothers or something.
fucking
like that.
Edge.
I think it's also why he became one of. He was pretty big, but
He was huge. Yeah.
You're gonna stay big if you're fucking.
Well, he's in the
McMahon.
family. Well, he's like an executive
That's
and
what
all
I'm
that
saying.
shit.
If it was somebody else, that person would have been big too.
Yeah.
They would have made him big.
We're having a wrestling episode in a couple weeks, right?
Sorry.
Well, the top 5 at least.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're talking.
No, I'll
about
talk wrestling all day. The Attitude Era is our era. That's what I grew up on. Dude, there was a fucking there's a wrestling webpage that we follow, and there's a video I was gonna put up. It's the Big Show at his dad's funeral.
Yeah, what are you laughing at?
Because it's not real, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know if his dad's dead.
I don't
or
know.
not.
Maybe his dad really did die. They didn't record or the Big Show at his fucking dad's funeral.
Was he in like the Big Show attire?
No, he was in a
Oh.
leather outfit, which is even more funny.
okay.
He's in a 7'4" leather suit, and he's sitting there. He's
Talk about costing 11 grand.
and he's like, oh my god. So, and he's sitting there talking. He's, Dad, you told me, your typical, where you became me. And all you hear is the big boss man pull up in a car and he's like, the big Show's dad's dad. Like, just talking mad shit. He's like, what the hell is that? And all of a sudden they start fighting. Big boss man chains up his dad's casket and pulls away, driving in the car, and the casket is bouncing on the ground. The Big Show jumps on it and is riding the casket out of the fucking cemetery.
The boss man was a shit.
I was sitting there. I was like, no wonder my childhood was out of control. I'm watching a 7'4", 400-pound man ride his dead dad's casket out of the fucking cemetery right now. I don't know, fucking 9. That shit is hilarious. Oh, all right. Fultz is out. I already put $50 on the Rams. It's Wednesday.
$35K for a ring.
You got. Oh, there you go. 35. Bert just said 35,000 for the ring.
Sorry,
That's what I said.
$36,500.
36.
All right, 36.5 for a Super Bowl ring, and times that by.
Everybody that's in the organization.
There's not 1,000 people that get a ring.
I don't think there's 1,000 people who work for the Eagles. They gave a janitor one. You got the cooks. You got.
All I know is that
everyone.
the cheerleaders got like necklaces or some shit. They were like,
Cheerleaders
you
get
a
no
ring.
love.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah,
That's fucked up.
The cheerleaders absolutely get no love. It's fucked up.
They get no money.
nothing. Just
They're out there dancing in the
Yeah.
fucking December.
Just shake your shit on Sundays, girl.
And they were like, oh yeah, everyone else gets this $36,000 ring. You get this necklace. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you're beat.
Oh my god, I just fucked up so
You're
bad.
getting too old for this anyway.
36,000 times. What do you want to say? 1,000 people?
Nah.
That would be 36 million.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, there's definitely not 1,000 people.
Nah, maybe 500.
All right.
Still,
I think it's probably less than that.
you're
I think it's probably like
you're
fucking
talking
200.
$18 million in rings.
Yeah, but how much did they make?
Oh my god, the Super Bowl run, they made millions.
They made all of it. They made everything.
All the dollars they
All the
made.
dollars.
Dude, when they lose, they make everything. A hot dog's $8. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, they have some of the most expensive shit too.
It's ridiculous.
The link, some of the most expensive shit in the league.
You can't go there hungry.
18 million if there's 500 people. 18 million in ring. My bank gave out $18 million yesterday, so it was like a bonus reward thing.
Yeah, I heard about the police and fire.
Yeah, they gave out money. If you have a loan out, they give you 10% of your loan back.
Oh no shit.
But up to $1,000, so
Right.
people aren't getting like a bunch of money out.
Right, but that's awesome.
So like I have my car through them. We're gonna eventually get the mortgage through them. Like you wait to blah blah blah. So I have my car through them and a credit card. Obviously they went through my credit card because I still owe like a couple dollars on my truck, so they didn't give me that back. But all of a sudden it was just like, oh, here you go, your bonus thing. They gave me $110 yesterday. I was like,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fucking right, free money.
I was like, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got 150 yesterday.
it's banging.
Right,
I was like,
Bert-
shit,
Bert
I'll
said he
take
got
it.
150. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, so did I. Well, Corey, my sister texted me. Corey, she was like, oh, did you blah, blah? I was like, oh, shit, really? And I looked at my thing. Then I told Chelsea. Chelsea didn't get shit back. I was like, oh, shit, well, I guess it's good for me that I have my credit card up a little
Why?
higher than you're
Because-
supposed to.
Because she didn't have.
She didn't have
Yeah.
that much money. Yeah, her credit card's paid down more than mine is.
Oh, so it needs to be like.
Yeah.
The loan needs to be a certain amount before.
No, they
get
give you 10% of any of your loans, but her loan's not that high.
It was like probably the interest off whatever you paid
Yeah.
for your
So
loan.
if she only owes $1,000 on her card, well, I guess that would be what, $100. What's 10% of 1,000?
Mine's only
Yeah,
1,000.
$100.
Well, whatever. Either they
That's
knew
what
the
I'm
math. Yeah. Either way, it's free money. I got $110 yesterday. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, love free money.
So we were talking about this last week, and I cut you off. We won't, for you girls listening, I'm sorry, we won't do sports all night. And if not, we will do sports all night. We'll see how it goes. But I cut you off last week because you were talking Fultz.
I was.
By the way, let's just give a shout out to Rye's shirt, NBA Jam,
Great
Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. Of course, you fucked up because I'm going Deflin Shrimp as my second.
Oh, Shrimp.
I'm going Deflin Shrimp.
Shrimp.
The
But,
travesty is that Seattle doesn't have an NBA squad, which is total fucking bullshit.
Because those Sonics jerseys were dope, and I'll take a Ray Allen Sonics jersey right now for Christmas.
So I was gonna wear my Kempton jersey,
But
and I was like, I'll wear this because
a little
it's
cold.
our top 5 later will be top 5 white basketball players.
right, and Kemp's not white, so
He's as black as it comes.
yeah, he is.
He's got like 17 kids, too.
Well, that's not the reason he's so black, but he's definitely dark. He's definitely dark as
That's
shit.
just a side note.
But I'm figuring there's
Well,
got to
my-
be a white girl in there somewhere.
Oh my god, he's Oh, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Everybody. I'm not even gonna get into it,
My
but
brother bought me this shirt though. Shout out to Rob.
my mama got
Episode-
me that chain.
Episode what, 14, something like that.
Oh, before we get in the Fultz, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, have you listened to any of our old episodes recently? I mean, obviously there's no looking back, but I was just wondering.
Recently, like have
Like-
I downloaded episodes?
Well, Jake,
like 5,
Jake,
like, what-
you're an avid listener, right?
Yeah, I listen every week.
Do
Here
you
we go.
think? Do you think we just need some on-air criticism because, like I said, we listen to everybody. Are we getting better or worse?
No, you're definitely getting better.
Thank God.
The guests,
I was nervous.
some are better than others.
Of course. I mean, of course, that's anything. But I'm
Right,
saying,
and
like,
some days were better than other days, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
Not just the guests.
But I'm
Will
saying-
Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff from 2 weeks ago, fucking hitting the 1s and 2s here was fucking funny.
dude, That was a blast. Shout out to the format.
That was a good time.
I'm still having a good time.
Go check out the format.
Check out the format. They're coming out with their new CDs soon. They're going to come back on once they release their singles too. We had a fucking blast with them.
It was a good time.
That was a great time.
They got the fucking Grand Theft Auto fucking.
Oh.
Look at that thing.
Oh, I wish they had shirts.
Show the camera. Show the camera, goddammit. Now that we got cameras.
Shout out to the format.
Damn right.
2040. That was fucking great. That was a great time.
Yeah, I mean, there's some episodes I'm in no more than others. It is good when it's just you two sometimes. The chicks on here, like you said. Sometimes that gets a little boring, but that's not my thing. So I check in and check out. Just like
exactly.
Chicks are going to check in and check out to this one.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. So I think that's the
it's
good part about having...
It's impossible to make it everybody happy.
That's the good part about having a bunch of different people on, because some people are interesting. Some people, one person will want to listen to, and another person won't want to listen to. So
right.
You can kind of go back.
I don't listen to every Joe Rogan podcast, and he's the best in the world.
Right.
It's just, it is what it is. But as long as we're getting better, we take your criticism, guys. Tell us what you like, what you don't like.
I mean, we
need top 5 suggestions. I want people to reach out to us and say top 5 suggestions. Now, I cut you off last week because of faults, and it's good because this is, don't burp into the mic. That's one of the things written, and I keep doing it. So,
Jesus.
So one of the
Get your shit together, fucking host.
So one of the things we wanted to bring up, and now it's another week deeper, and we're not going to talk all of Philly sports. We'll talk all sports, but Fultz is a big thing in sports in general. I think he sucks. You guys like him. Go.
He does not suck.
If
fucking Joel Embiid was out for how many seasons?
Yeah, but he never played, so we didn't get to judge him.
But he did play. He tore the meniscus in that Portland game 2 seasons ago. We all thought, fuck, he's going to be on Shirley Temples, fucking hanging out, and he's going to get fat. And he did it.
Okay.
Now he's the best center in the league.
He got big.
He's definitely the best center. He's definitely the best center in the league, and I love his guts.
Yes.
Right.
Sometimes he is a pussy, though.
Well,
the whole Butler thing. Fucking pull your shit together.
Oh, that's got to be.
That wasn't him. That got blown out.
I was gonna say that has to just be him being a little upset, because there's no way. All right. Do you want to win, or do you want your stats? Because you weren't good enough without Butler.
No. It was the dude that was reporting on it. Reported wrong. Keith Pompey.
Kind of the headline was a little misleading.
He's a fucking idiot. I don't care what you say. Keith Pompey.
Oh no, you're not offending me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I hear that.
But I'm saying, all right. So that thing, don't make a big deal out of it. It's whatever. Obviously, you guys are better with Butler, so don't care about your stats. You want to win or not? You know what I mean? Right. But let's get back to Fultz. What do you want to do with him?
He's got to stay. What are you doing with him?
Well, nobody wants him.
Hey, you're not going to trade him at this point.
Right. So what are your options other than keep him?
You have to keep him and play it out. See what happens. They didn't pick up his.
Take him out back and put him down. I don't.
That's not. I mean, they got to get him another shoulder, maybe.
It's just. Oh God! Just do the excuse.
Because he's
do
the
the
first overall pick.
Now I'm not even gonna do that. But like the way he's handling it, it's such a bitch shit.
He's 20 years old. He's not a grown man yet. But yes, he does look. People hate him. He looks droopy-eyed. He looks not like he's.
But really I'm saying like the excuses that they're using, like psychological whatever, and then shoulder this.
You
shoulder.
don't think the shoulder injury is true?
I don't know.
There's no way you just make that syndrome up. There's been a ton, baseball players are coming out. All these guys, they get a rib out to make it go away.
Yeah, what's his name from the Mets, right?
Mike Piazza. That was because he needed to suck his own dick.
I thought that was Marilyn Manson.
No,
same guy.
Harvey, not Harvey.
No, it was the same guy. Marilyn Manson and Mike Piazza are actually the same person.
The original Batman.
little known fact there. Yeah, but
people, the beautiful people.
That motherfucker cut his own rib out with a fucking hacksaw in his fucking dressing room. Fucking Rose McGowan was there fucking blowing him while he was cutting his rib out.
She's got a lot of Me Too stories, I can guarantee that. Just from him. But you know what? I'm taking his side. Because I didn't like the show Charmed, so fuck you.
That's where I land on that.
Yeah. Sabrina the Teenage Witch was way better.
I love how we went from Fultz to fucking Sabrina.
Anyway, back to Fultz.
He's going to come back and he's going to be Dwayne Wade.
Have you heard about because Rye is just a beat reporter from the Garage right now. He's tagging along on the website. He writes shit. He has his own personal sports journal, and it's online.
Yeah.
That's all he does is just write shit, and I read it. And I read it. I'm like,
you're wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
You can write on it.
I could, but I don't know how to spell.
You can write on it too.
I don't even know how to spell.
It's all right. I'll spell check.
It says no replacement word. That's how fucking dumb I am.
No, but I did have a whole piece on Fultz. And it was before this whole TOS. I think it was like before. No. It was after. We had just started the season.
What's TOS, the actual condition that they...
Yeah.
Said, like thoracic.
Arthrotic something syndrome. I don't know.
Bullshit!
So here was my thoughts. My thoughts originally starting this season, and even when we were, 10, 12 games in before he started getting benched and all that kind of shit. He just turned 20.
Yes.
People don't get good in the NBA till 23, 24.
Yes.
It takes time to build. I have a comparison of Jimmy Butler, fucking Steve Nash, Gary Payton, the numbers that they were putting up year 1, year 2, and he is still in year 1. He played 14 games last year, and he played, 14 this year maybe? Something like that? I don't know.
Technically, he's only a junior in college.
Exactly.
Can we give him that?
So, the numbers that he was putting up with 8, 2, and 2 or something like that are hands down better than numbers. Jimmy Butler didn't start until his 3rd year. Now
He wasn't a
top
first overall
15
pick.
Now he's a top 15 player in the league.
Well, that's what hurts him right there.
He wasn't a first overall pick.
You're right. But
I wouldn't want Lonzo Ball in the squad right now. And Tatum isn't exactly lighting Christmas trees up.
Now, if you are even going to suggest that you wouldn't take Lonzo Ball for Fultz right now, or Tatum for Fultz right now, I'm going to fucking leave my own garage.
Fucking Lonzo Ball shoots the ball like he's got that thoracic fucking... Look, he shoots from his
You
fucking
want a
dick.
guy who doesn't even play over Lonzo Ball?
He's going to play.
right, you're looking at the future. So what I was saying is, it takes time for these guys to develop. It's not the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're the number 1 overall pick. It's not the NFL. You're not starting today, and you're not making an all-star.
It always matters
You're
when
not
you're the
making an
overall
all-star
pick.
team next year. These guys are 18, 19, 20, 21 years old coming in the NBA, playing with LeBron. It's a little bit different. You know what I mean? It takes time.
Yeah.
All I was saying...
Because LeBron came in 19, shoving people.
LeBron was
He
the
was
one
a
guy
really
that could
easy little
fucking do
different.
that. Yeah.
There was a
But
couple
what I'm saying-
18-year-olds who did it.
This guy goes by one
Yeah,
thing.
and guys that are going to be surefire Hall of Famers. There's different tiers in the NBA.
Not Amari Stoudemire, but he did it. He's not going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and where's he at?
He was great for the first 5 years of his career.
That's
When he
it.
got poked in the eye, he was unbelievable.
He was the man.
Right.
He
I'm
dunked
not-
on everything and everybody.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but like you said, for 5 years.
Those Sun squads were ridiculous.
They were the bomb.
But anyway,
Shout out
like I
Steve
said,
Nash. I'll talk about him later.
I don't know if he's going to be a Hall of Famer or if he is slightly better than me. But what I am saying is you have to give him a chance to come out, to develop, to try to get better before you try to cut him
All
or
right.
send him to the D League or shoot him in the back of the head.
What is... Jesus.
You
What...
said it.
I did say it.
Yeah, I did. Shout out to Folds. I mean, no disrespect. All right, so what do you guys want to happen with him? I definitely don't want anybody to die. That was so... Jesus Christ. What do you guys want to happen with Folds? What do you think should happen? Because, we're just going to beat a dead horse. It's just like debate shit. Like, I'm not trying to do fucking stupid-ass Shannon and Skip. It is what it is.
But-
I don't like him. I'm not saying he's not going to be good in the future. I just don't want no part of him. Because the Sixers have a terrible history of drafting people. They have so many people that suck. Okafor stinks. Noel didn't stink. Noel, he didn't stink, but, like, whatever.
Michael Carter on fucking $80 million is what he did.
Michael Carter Williams, yeah, I got it. He was the rookie of the year, but nobody gives a fuck about him. He's not even in the league. Drew Holiday was a good pick. He's still good. I wouldn't mind if he was like a backup.
Yeah, Pelicans player.
But I'm saying obviously we did go with Simmons and Embiid. Zaire Smith, we don't even know what the fuck's up with him. He's not even playing.
Well, like Rye's saying, dude, the NBA is crazy. I mean, these teams, they take guys, you might not even see them for 3-4 years. The Magic,
Right.
what did we play the Knicks a couple weeks ago? Fucking Hazonius hitting threes. He got drafted by the Magic like 4th or 5th overall a couple years ago.
Yeah, you can definitely get better. Like since Covington's got traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves, he's playing. All of his numbers are way better than Andrew Wiggins, and like
Wiggins was number 1 pick. We went winless for Wiggins.
we wanted Wiggins
Right.
in the worst way. The Cavs, LeBron said,
And we would have settled for Parker.
LeBron seen that
And
shit.
they didn't pick up the
Yeah,
the
Parker's
fifth-year
a
option
fucking
for Parker.
Parker's a flop because he's not a flop. He
This guy
blew
could get hurt.
he blew out his ACL 2 years in a
Right.
row. I mean, Jesus Christ. But LeBron, like the Cavs drafted Wiggins. LeBron drafted Wiggins, and LeBron was like, "Get him out, get him out. We want Kevin Love." And he
Yeah.
made the right. LeBron is a genius. Jesus Christ. But
Him and Love clashed out hard.
you know, yeah,
He struggles with a stretch 4.
They won them an NBA title though.
yes, he did. Kyrie, Kyrie and LeBron could have won it without Kevin Love.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, but they still. Who would they have played in that position? You still need some.
You can get somebody though.
who's
Say
gonna
somebody
let down
just
some
figure
there were
this.
some games that Kevin Love fucking dropped 20.
Kevin Love's
10, you know what I
always
mean?
hurt.
Like,
Yeah. He's
not during that stretch run.
Dude, those Wolves years, 20 and 20, he was averaging.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
He
saying.
was ridiculous.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who average something good when there's nobody else good on your team.
Yeah, that Wolves team sucked.
Well, he could also play the way that I think he's better at.
Kevin
playing.
Garnett was awesome, but he always had nobody on his team, so obviously he's going to get all the stats. And I'm not taking any away from Kevin Garnett. I love Kevin Garnett,
Right, meaning
but
one-
he went to the Celtics and they won a championship.
Right.
Because he was with other good players.
I mean, he had,
What do you-
he had
anyway.
Sam Cassell. I'm just saying.
What do you guys want? What do you guys want to
Yeah,
have?
Tyronn
I'm not
Hill,
saying,
bro.
like I was saying, I'm not saying Fultz isn't going to have a good career in the future. But what do you guys want to do with him? Do you guys want to just keep him and see what happens?
I think there's only one option.
It's your second season with the first overall pick. He's got to stay. He's not Anthony Bennett.
Right. I think that's the only option. Why would you cut him? As you chug your beer.
Go ahead.
We're on live air here. 2 or 3. I'll take
Three's
it.
pretty good. Fucking meatloaf.
Nope. 2 or 4. You should stop at 3.
I'll stop when I want to stop. so,
So
I don't know nothing. I'm just asking. I don't know shit. I really don't. I'm
I
just
don't know
asking.
shit.
No, I don't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what else would you do with him?
Well, nobody wants him, so there's nothing you can do
Right,
with
so you
him.
can't trade him, and
You-
you're not going to cut him
No,
because
you
he's
can't
better
cut him.
than even if he's
He's better
The
than
way-
Dwight Iverson.
even if he's the way that he is right now. He's still your third point guard. Like you can't. He's still better than the guy on your G League who you would pull up to replace
Who's
him.
Dwight Iverson?
TJ McConnell.
But that's what I'm saying. Even if right now he's not better than TJ McConnell, he's still better than the next guy.
He's better
So-
than TJ McConnell right now. He just,
I mean,
I'm just saying-
Dellavedova got paid just because of one championship series.
I'm just saying, even if he's not better than him, even if you're saying no, fuck that, and he's not better, he's still better than the next guy. So you wouldn't cut him because you'd bring in a guy that's worse than even him without playing and without being able to shoot and shit like that.
I agree.
So cutting him would be stupid.
No, you can't cut
Can't
anybody.
cut him.
You can't cut him.
Love to get him in the garage, though. There'd be a lot of people here.
He can't even drink yet, so that pussy got to wait outside.
Well, he could sit here.
Nah, fuck.
We've
it.
had-
Bird will be stamping.
We're on camera. We're on camera now. We can't even lie about it.
We've had non-drinkers in here before. We're okay. They don't need a drink.
This camera says
As long as you can
this
drink.
motherfucker got me tired.
Oh,
Are you
speaking of
tired?
which,
Just watching you guys set this thing up.
Dude, it's never been this bad. Like, we put in some work, but I mean, it's going to be good from now on, but it's just, I feel bad that you had to sit through that.
right? Speaking of the NBA, did you see those new earned jerseys, quote unquote? They made new jerseys for. I'll pull it up on the phone because
They're not as good as the city ones, because those city ones are banging.
the Sixers City one. The sweatpants.
They're great
Yeah,
ones.
nah.
No, they're terrible.
People love them, but there's so many
No, they're
better
fucking
ones.
terrible.
The gray jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awful.
Oh,
And
yeah, I'm
that's-
not a, yeah,
last
oh, yeah,
year's
100%.
last year's City ones were the cream ones.
Yeah, with
They
the,
look
like,
good.
the nice handwriting. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Give me the red filler. That's all I want.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, I feel like other teams always got baller ass new jerseys. Let me see if I can pull up.
Dude,
these
Memphis,
earned
I
edition
love
ones.
Memphis's.
Let me see here because
I
the
just farted.
Sixers again
I
are
like turtles.
fucking average. Let me see.
No, they're
here.
whack.
The cream jerseys were fire with the snake on them.
They're
last year.
whack.
So earned jerseys are the jerseys. They made new jerseys for all 16 teams that made the playoffs last year.
So you earn the jersey, I get that.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the first 8.
Bert,
which
pull
is-
it up, dude.
It's not
He
working.
said it's not working.
Fucker.
The first 8 are Golden State, Boston, New Orleans, Miami, Sixers,
Is it my Wi-Fi?
New Orleans.
Portland,
It's just not connecting.
Yeah.
The Chromecast?
yeah, Pelicans.
They got on there.
Anthony Davis is
For
the
new-
shit.
for the new- oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Forget about him.
yeah.
He'll be a Celtic soon, unfortunately.
And then Sixers, Portland, Toronto, and Minnesota. So these are just the first 8, and you can scroll for the next one because obviously the next 4 are Oklahoma City, Milwaukee, Houston, and Cleveland, and then
Ooh.
Washington, Utah,
Are we gonna get
Indiana,
real?
and San Antonio.
Are we getting real into basketball, Jake? How do you feel about Russell Westbrook? Shut up. You shut up.
He's probably the best scorer of the basketball in the league.
False.
He's
Yo.
a stone cold bull hog, though.
False.
No, that team will never win with him there.
True.
That's why Durant left. That's why fucking Victor
Harden left.
Oladipo leaves that fucking squad and becomes a stone cold all star.
I'm gonna go. I love Portland's jerseys. The Rip City. I love that shit.
Yeah, so the Sixers basically is their white jerseys with the star circle
Yeah, so
and
stupid.
the number on the inside.
So stupid. Sixers. You like
love the Sixers?
I like the Miami Vice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Yo,
That's what
I
I'm saying,
love.
like there's some creative ass jersey. Like,
I
even
love
Cleveland's is like blue and white. Like they're not. That's not their colors, obviously.
I'm
like,
loving Dwayne Wade's farewell tour. He deserves it.
Love
Yeah,
that
he's
guy's
good.
jersey.
Yeah, see, there's like some fucking
That
nice
Rudy
ass ones.
Rudy Gobert jerseys.
And like to be totally honest with you, I like every single jersey better than the Sixers. Maybe not Toronto with the North that goes up and down.
Kawhi Leonard's so fucking good.
The district one for the Wizards isn't good either.
Wizards stink.
Stink. Bradley Beal, Sixers.
He
And
stinks.
the Houston one is basically like a regular fucking Houston jersey. But I like the San Antonio with like the faded gray, like the heather gray.
Fade it. Fade it. Fade it. Fade
The
it.
district
fade it.
one, like you said. I still like the Cleveland one. The Bucks with the lines across the top. OKC with the orange. They're all good jerseys except for the fucking Sixers.
Oh, it's plain.
It's their regular jersey with just the stars circle and then the number on the inside. Like, it's fucking stupid.
Best jerseys in sports in general.
Fuck, I need to see like.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Just start thinking about
The
it.
Seahawks.
Seattle Seahawks is back. That's the first one that comes to my mind. That yellow that they played in Monday
They
night.
played in that Monday night jersey because they were solid.
But that blue that goes with the yellow, and sometimes they do like the gray with the blue and the yellow. Bang it.
Yeah.
What?
Russ Wilson just walks out there and fucking
Huh?
stares
Is
his
it
way.
green?
Is it green?
It is green.
Yeah.
What you said
Yeah.
was?
It's yellow.
This guy's got bad HD here over here.
I'm colorblind, y'all. I hate the Eagles.
I think the Eagles is just
That's
old.
strong.
That's why.
Yeah, it needs a fresh off.
I like
Yeah.
the actual Eagle logo. I hate the green. Oh fuck.
Fucking idiot.
Oh man, I fucked
Yo, I
that.
do got a question. We're 45 minutes in this thing, and I hear this fucking tea time thing, and there hasn't been a single one yet.
Nope, not yet.
Yeah.
Got me here on a Wednesday night. I'm thinking, hey, we're gonna have some drinks. This is gonna be nice. I go home with a little bit of buzz.
I'll tell you why we haven't had one yet.
Because we have a late start.
Because I don't know where my bell is.
Oh, the bell's sitting in front of the host over here. Who's
Well, we got two of them.
Fine, if you want to fucking see, know how we had the.
Hold on. We're just gonna let them dictate tea time.
Well, here's the thing.
Honestly, I would have hit it like 5 minutes ago if I could find the bell.
40 minutes in.
Here's the
I was
thing.
looking around for
Here's
it,
the thing, though.
Herb was
Out of,
thirsty.
out of respect, he said it. Mason has been suspended for 2 fucking months, maybe even 3, because he reached his little fucking baby hands. That pussy can't even hold a fucking burger. He can't even hold a Whopper. Look at these hands with them little hands. And he reaches over and touches my belt.
Ah,
And he did it at
You
like
want to
fucking,
ring my bell?
And he did it at like fucking 25, 30 minutes. Like,
So what
at
I'm gonna
least
need-
you waited till like
Mason, I love you, and I know
45,
you're listening.
those are your guys' bells. I don't touch the bell. I was just asking the question.
You don't touch the bell. You touch it again. I might not see
I'll
it to
have your
2000.
hand.
I might not see it to 2019.
It's like putting another man's shoes on.
Dude, you want to hear a weird, creepy story before we drink these teas?
I hope
Oh,
it's not
what the
fault.
fuck?
It's-
The bell is fucking right.
You know, shit.
Dumb
You know,
shit.
I was wondering what the fuck you were talking about. I was like, it's right. I was like, it's right in front. I haven't put them in the fridge since I bought them. You don't want one, Bert? Pussy.
I gotta go over the bridge, bro.
Yeah, I know. Well, you've been. Yeah, sure.
My old man's working. You're going across that county, dude. Look
Yeah,
at
hit Jim's lane. So, creepy story, real quick, before why these kind of defrost.
Oh, they're gonna get better.
I don't know.
They've been out the whole time.
So my uncle passed away, and I took his truck over. So when I took his truck over, it was just all the stuff that he left. It's not like, you don't clean out your truck before you die. It's just
Right. You didn't
That's it.
know.
So I go in the box of his truck, in the back of his truck, in his truck. It was his work truck. I mean, he had pants, boots, all this shit. And we have dumpsters at work, so I'm cleaning. I take his truck after getting it, which was a hassle because like trying to get something notarized or like take somebody's title over when they're deceased is like kind of like a pain in the ass because obviously they're
Yeah.
not there to help you and shit. So
They
it took
can't
a little.
sign anything over.
Yeah, exactly. So it took some time, but I'm sitting there, and we used to work with this guy who he's retired now. His name was Hector, and the man, he's been there for fucking 100 years. Older Puerto Rican guy, just fucking. He wore jewelry and wore cologne every day. Like we were doing manual labor, but he wore cologne. He had a fucking jewelry on. He always ran the backhoe.
Slick back his hair. Or
He
what?
never sweated because he was always operating the backhoes and shit and stuff like that, doing all the brush and all that. And so he would always trash pick because he was like a metal collector. So he goes into the back of the dumpsters and all that shit, and I'm sitting there cleaning out the truck, like sweeping out the bed, going through, just throwing out random shit. And so I sit there, got a pair of boots, and Hector just comes up, he's just talking, he's like, oh, woo. And you couldn't understand him. He's been in America for fucking 55 years, and he's still like, hey, what's up, man? I'm like, what? So what do you got? And he's just like looking through. I'm like, yeah, Hector, take whatever you want, blah, blah. And I'm about to throw out. Obviously, I didn't think he wanted my uncle's boots.
Right.
That he wore. Like, it's creepy to say, no disrespect, but he's saying, no, this is like a dead guy's boots. You just want to throw it. He's like, hey, man. He's like, what size, man? I'm like, I don't know, 8.5. Yo, he takes them. That motherfucker wore them boots until the day he retired. He wore them for a year and a half straight, and they were clean as fuck when he retired. The boots smelled like cologne. He was retiring, and I completely forgot about it and all this shit. So, he's retired in the retirement parties at work, and I give him a hug. I'm like, good luck, Hector. Good. Guy always used to fuck with him because he was real homophobic and shit because he's an older dude. So I always act like I'm gonna ball tap him. She was like, well, you fucking gayo, man. You gayo. He'd always say shit like that. You fucking gayo. I was like, oh, what's up? And I gave him a hug goodbye, all that shit, blah blah. I was like, thanks. He's like, oh, I'll tell your uncle thanks for the boots. I was like, I said, Hector.
I'll shoot him a text.
I said, Hector, you know. He's like, no, I'm kidding. He said, these are your uncle's boots. I'm like, all right, that's not that funny of a joke that you took my uncle's boots. Are you trying to give me a joke that I'm still wearing your uncle's boots? I don't know. It was a bad story, I guess, but either way, I just thought.
What made you think of that?
Because fucking Mason's touching this belt with supposedly his little baby hands. He's got fucking.
Oh, maybe I thought of baby feet or something. I don't know, but I don't know what made me think of that story. But anyway, this guy.
What does he got going on? I mean, he's a big dude. He got little hands?
No, Mason's definitely a big dude. He just has small hands. But I don't know why I thought of that. Just, I don't know.
Anyway.
Hector retired with my Uncle Derek's boots. Shout out to Uncle Derek. Shout out to Derek. Hector. Here we go. Done.
Are we on the break?
I just want to pee real fast. I mean, we don't have a long time to take a break because we've been fucking up. But...
Well, we'll go to break because I'll see if we can get the Chromecast. All right, we'll be right back. We're on the air.
Welcome to the Garage with Evan and Friends. Follow us on Podcast Garage on Instagram. We're on all the podcast formulas. There's everything except Spotify. Fucking eat my ass. To my left, of course.
That was just a side note.
Spotify can eat my ass. To my left, rookie producer of the year, Ryan Ricketts. And across from me, standing 6'1", the electrician, coming from Cinnamons and Slash Don't Rain, I guess, Jake Jordan. Say hey, Jake.
You are so retarded.
I am. Speaking of retarded, so I would say, Jake, me and you are pretty good friends.
Yes, very.
So it's been a long time since we've known each other. Me and Chelsea have been with each other for a long time. I've known you for a long time. Now,
were you guys always cool to start off, or was it
well, we never had no beef. Definitely not.
No, I didn't mean you were wanting to fight them or something like
well,
that.
Well, it's always awkward. So I
Right.
started dating your younger sister, so obviously there's always that weird shit you got to be protective, right?
Right, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you were like, who the fuck is this guy? But
well, here's the thing.
now
I
you guys are
I don't make it easy from first impressions either. So I'm a loudmouth idiot, and I had tattoos since I was 16. So obviously that's awkward.
But now you guys seem like you are friends outside of Chelsea.
Are you kidding me? Me and Jake will hang out and not talk to Carly and Chelsea for days.
But what I'm saying,
if me and Jake could be like, yo, I'd be like, yo, Jake, I just hit a scratch off for $10,000. Let's put our phones on sleep mode and we're gonna take off and we're just gonna go to DraftKings Resort in Atlantic City. I got a letter from DraftKings saying they, $5. Whoop-de-fucking do.
$5. What the fuck you putting that on?
Nothing. But they have the thing in Atlanta, whatever it is, in the resort. So, come down and bet. I was like, yeah, sure, guy, I'll see you there.
But that's what I'm saying. So were you guys always friends?
Friends? I mean, hey, it was the guy.
Obviously, you got closer over the years. Blah blah blah.
Everything takes time, I would say, but yeah.
Yeah, I would say within the last couple of years. Yeah, obviously we all hang out more.
Right.
I hang out with my sister more than most of them.
And we live 2 blocks from each other, 3 blocks from each other.
Right, but that's somewhat recent.
I've been drinking all my beer at my house. It's pretty much emptying fridges at my house since 2013.
Oh, you know what? He tells me to do it, all right? I don't do it voluntarily.
Yeah, nobody used to bring beer to my house ever.
As he shows up with beer
I did show up with beer
to the fucking podcast, I never been so disrespected But you know what?
Well, there was no disrespect. I just knew that I didn't really want to drink Keystones tonight. I felt like I wasn't in the backwoods at Rush School.
The official
Having a fucking
beer.
pound stoner.
The official beer.
I mean, Keith Stone is a great guy.
There is the official beer and the official drink.
Okay.
As I'm sitting here with fucking like,
Yeah, you you house cat. That's house cat shit. You house cat
He's
beer.
an indoor cat.
Have me and Jake always been
I'll take
friends? We never disliked each other, but obviously as you get closer with each other,
right. You're around.
me and
more
Chelsea
often.
been with each other for 8+ years. So yeah,
For
So it's a growing relationship, is what you would say.
Sure.
yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
why not?
I mean,
All right,
It's
cool.
always
it's been
growing.
great.
All right, now go ahead
But
with your
just,
story.
I mean, you hang out with Jake all the time too with me because
Right,
you're
I
one of
like
my
Jake.
friends. Good.
Jeez, thanks.
Good.
Thanks for having me on.
Good,
bro.
right?
Very much
But I'm saying,
appreciated.
like, we've
Oh, shit,
got.
he can hear us?
But I'm saying, like, we golfed at Riverton. Like, we have so much in common. Jake gets to drink beers when I'm around because I'm the catalyst. We golf, which is awesome because we all like golf. We like sports. He wants a tattoo. He's too scared to get one.
I don't know
What's up,
if-
Jake? How you
see,
doing?
Oh, no, here's the thing.
Here we go. Another guy. I'm surrounded by guys
Jake, right
who are
here.
too scared to get
Jake, right
tattooed. Look
there.
at it. Yeah, here we go.
I'm not
I'm
scared.
scared.
I'm
Bird
not
don't give a
scared
fuck.
either.
Bird's got zombie bitches on his leg and shit. He don't
Let's
give a fuck.
little backstory to this here first.
Dripping nipples.
We do have videos tonight. I'm 6'2", but I'm roughly around 270 pounds, and there's not a desirable part of my body that should get a tattoo.
Your
And my
forehead.
wife will tell me that.
Nah, see, you,
Where am I putting it?
Your forehead.
I mean, I would love to get my mother's portrait on my rib cage. But
you're acting like I have a fucking 6-pack.
Yeah, but you're a lot better toitness than I got going on.
Toy,
right now.
look at toy. Nah, see, it doesn't matter. Just get it. Just get it. Your arms are fine. What's wrong with your arms?
I mean, you know. they
No,
hurt.
you're scared. You're telling me you're scared.
I don't even know what to get. I mean,
That's all right. I will take that.
I mean, you walk around Birdie's got zombies on his body.
Exactly.
At this point in his life, he's like, yeah, these are cool.
I got it.
Yeah, you got a fucking a headdress with
I
a
got.
skull on
I
your-
have. I did 23andMe and I have .00001 of. I'm kidding. I never did it. I'm probably. If I had to guess, I'm probably 40% at least Cherokee. But I'm saying
At least.
You can tell by my skin color because if it's
See through.
dark out, I'm still glowing. So obviously I'm super white. But I'm saying like, obviously, your first one is the most important. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
Once you get your first one, you're like, oh, let me get this one. Next thing you know,
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
I already have a couple hobbies that. She ain't
Golf
gonna
is
like.
expensive. Carly likes tattoos. Carly treats me with respect. Now, if she talks shit behind my back when I leave, that's another thing.
That's
But
because she thinks you're stupid funny.
well, I'm definitely stupid. That's for sure. But
She lays you a dumbass way no more than I do.
I'm saying like, she's not gonna judge if you get a tattoo. First of all, you have the perfect. You start one off your own. You get a little footprints on your wrist or something.
I was thinking that by the time
On your
maybe
lower
finish,
back.
however many kids we decide to have, whatever the finish is, maybe
That's what I'm saying. Her little baby footprints. You're bang. You're good to go.
Yeah, I mean that's not a big idea.
For example, when I was I got the hang loose on my chest. Now, when I got that, I was like probably 17 or 18, and it was so funny when I got it, but for like 2-3 years, it was just like the hang loose on my chest, so it looked stupid.
Right.
But I knew-
you also had sleeves at that point.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. So at least it looked a little bit better.
But I'm
Where
saying,
if,
like-
if Jake were to get the hang loose on his chest right now as his first tattoo, people would be like, "You're a fucking asshole."
but I'm
Yeah,
saying like
fucking weird looking.
it's the same thing as this is gonna sound so fucking weird, but like remodeling a house, like you have to look into the future. So I got that on my chest, knowing that it wasn't going to be there by itself. So like I got that, and everyone like laughed at it for a little. Oh, that's a cool tattoo. They're like, well, what are you gonna do when you're 50? I'm like, guys, when I'm 50, you're not even gonna notice it's on my chest. Like if I have my shirt off, you don't look at me and be like, oh, hang loose. Like it's a whole fucking thing. So like.
Right. You're too busy throwing up in your body.
But I'm saying, like, you gotta, like, everything goes to get. I mean, I'm not saying you're gonna get as much as
Yeah,
me,
I
but
mean,
I'm saying,
not getting a full
right,
AJ McCarron fucking chest tattoo thing.
But
going
I'm
on.
saying-
How much
like-
money you think you spent on tattoos?
14,000 at least.
Okay. So you got it ballparked already.
Yeah, I spent.
thought
yeah,
about it.
100%. I know what I spend. But yeah, I'd
Bert,
probably say.
how about you?
I'm
What do you think?
A few grand.
A couple grand?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say I'm at 14,000, and I have
My
two.
arm alone, probably 13, 15.
Your arm.
Oh yeah, easily.
1,300, 1,500.
Easily.
Yeah, just the two on my leg, probably 1,000.
2 on your leg, 1,000. So couple.
And they're not even close.
So
to
2,000,
being
3,000.
Cheap
maybe.
tattoos aren't good, and good
You're paying
tattoos
for
aren't
love.
cheap.
Right.
$100 an hour. Just assume $100 an hour.
And if it's anything less, it's too good.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna put something on your body. You're not gonna want some fucking bobo putting it on you.
Absolutely not. $100 an
Right,
hour.
I
Just
don't
assume
want some
that.
idiot writing NCO9 on my leg or something like that.
Dude, you know what? And you know what's so funny too? It's one of my favorite tattoos. And I showed my tattoo artist it, and he loves it. He's like, "That's what it's about." Obviously, you don't put that. It's on my thigh. You know what I mean?
Upper thigh,
you don't
too,
put that
so
on
it's
your
like-
fucking arm and shit where people see it.
Your
And
chest.
like,
My first tattoo wouldn't have been this on my ankle either.
right. First got emoji on his foot. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you said though, we can get away with a couple more shit because we have a lot. But like, it just
Yeah, I mean, when you add the PlayStation fucking control buttons on the side of your underside of your hand, it flows.
it's a way of life.
But if I was supposed to just throw out there and do that, they'd be like, "The fuck's on your hand?"
That would
It's a
actually
way
be
of life.
funny. That would actually be funny.
It's a way of life, guys. Red Dead
Right.
Redemption. I might beat this by the time I turn 30.
This motherfucker's been petting dogs for the last 3 weeks. He's fucking been petting a dog. He just keeps sending me snaps of him petting this fucking dog.
Dude, I almost don't want to beat the story mode because like once you beat the story mode, there's thousands of missions you can do, but like
And
you don't have that like thing behind you.
And you'll beat it quicker than you think because like
I'm
you'll
at
beat-
I'm at 60% right now, and I'm getting nervous. So I start hitting like the side ones because
That's
if
what I
you
was
beat
gonna
the
say,
legit
at-
story, everything else is just like because you know once you beat like the story, all of a sudden you have like $25,000 in your bank account just because like the last mission will probably be like robbing a bank or something, and all of a sudden it's like okay, well like everything's easy to get like
right, and that's what I'm saying. So Grand Theft Auto is the same company, Rockstar Games.
I'm still playing that running fucking people over in the streets for free.
Damn
right.
right.
It's funner in Grand Theft Auto because
But-
in Red Dead Redemption you hit somebody with a horse and shit. You got bounties. You can't even go into like some towns that like arrest you.
But like you beat that game at what, like 64%? You know what I mean? Like, and it's like you look at like where you're at and the progress. You're like, oh, 64%. Like I'm good. And then all of a sudden it's like the last mission. And you're like, oh fuck, I didn't know this was the last mission. Like there's
Yeah.
that many other shit to do. That much other shit to do.
So I mean, all the questions we're going to ask Jake, you asked him, you're like, are we friends? Yeah. I mean, obviously, me and Jake are fucking boys.
Yeah, I wouldn't be on the podcast, right?
No, he listens. He's
Pretty
having.
bad.
Oh well, did you have any first thoughts? I guess that's something I was asking. Did you have any first thoughts? Because you and Carly were together for like 2 years before me and Chelsea, maybe even 3 before me and Chelsea were even a thing.
You know what's crazy? Because like we talk about it now, I don't even remember. I'll be dead serious.
What? Remember me and Chelsea starting?
How
Yeah,
long?
like-
How long you and Carly been together? Decades.
10, almost 11 years.
Whew.
You're not even 30.
I'm 30.
You.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Well, happy birthday.
So
first off.
so since 19, you and Carly been together.
Yep.
Man, that's a long time.
Okay, so Jake's banged 2 girls in his life, but other than that,
But who's counting?
but who's counting? Jake's had one night stand that lasted 11 years. But I'm saying, yeah, but you don't remember. Like,
Nah.
I don't know. I showed up at Christmas one day and I never left.
Yeah, I don't.
Eating that boiled asparagus and that bowl of dicks that your grandma makes.
The boiled
Not your grandma
kielbasa.
makes. Your aunt doing.
My aunt doing with the boiled kielbasa. Nah,
Dude,
my aunt
bad.
really-
I literally showed up and it
Nah,
looked.
pretty good.
It looked.
I was gonna
It
say,
looks
I'm
like.
a big fan of Kabasi, so
I love kibasi. Grill it, put it in some sauerkraut. I don't want to show up to a fucking Christmas dinner dressed to my nines and look at a bowl and it looks like fucking 19 slaves have had their little fucking Jimmy Jamas cut off and put in a bowl. Disgusting.
they're cut up in like little pieces,
Nah,
or
they're-
it's like a soup.
6
I'm confused now.
inches.
I'm not-
No,
What are we
it's-
looking at? 6 inches maybe?
But are they like they're just sliced,
No,
or it's like
it's a whole.
it's past that too?
It's a whole.
It's whole.
It looks like a dick, a bowl of dicks.
Oh.
What aren't you getting? It's a bowl of dicks.
I thought you were like I thought you. I
No,
don't
not the
know.
way I make it with the barbecue kibasi. It's not chopped up. No, it's a bowl of dicks.
Nah, like 6-inch pieces from Schwacky's.
Nice.
Schwacky's, Port Richmond.
It's
Best fucking cured meat in town.
it's what Buffalo Bill tucks between his leg is what's in a bowl.
Okay, I get it now.
And then
I get it.
And then I go to grab asparagus. Shout out! I go to grab asparagus.
Shout out to asparagus.
And it looks like I just picked it up from the ocean. Like it is soggy.
Yeah, it's killed. It's just. It's,
But the good news is
yeah.
the good news is Jake has taken over Christmas, so the food has been upgraded 1,000%.
Yeah, shout out to Carly's grandmother. For
The
that.
chicken croquettes or chicken
Yeah,
croquette,
the,
turkey croquettes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're like crab cakes, just stuffed with like turkey. Oh,
See, we're doing a Christmas brunch this year.
Oh, it's solid.
Yeah, I'm
Can't go
into
wrong
it.
with brunch.
Yeah, and it's
Never.
first off, it's way easier. I don't have to make like a fucking big ass ham or some shit. Like,
I love him.
nah,
There's nothing that makes a chick more happy than fucking brunch.
brunch
Dude,
is brunch is
because
awesome.
they-
If I could poach an egg over a vagina and just fucking... What were you saying?
Brunch is the fucking tits, dude.
Brunch is. Yeah.
That's why we're doing it.
I love tits. I love brunch. I love poached eggs.
We've hosted, I don't know, like maybe like 4 times. This will be our 4th time. 3 of them will be brunches.
Jaguars, I was over.
Damn right. And then we had that one party at like Labor Day, Memorial Day, something like that. But then before that was brunch as well. It's so much easier, dude.
Yeah.
It's so much fucking easier.
Brunch
Who
is
doesn't
bang.
love
Well,
breakfast?
you guys are
Exactly.
fucking... You
can't
guys are
fuck up.
They're balling out of control, so they get it catered. They have Duamichis, buttering up the fucking...
See, if I could get Duamichis cater the breakfast, I'd be in. But
Dude,
they
for Rose,
fucking-
I'm not going to talk about the church experience, but for like Joe... for Rose,
It was a baptism.
I'm trying to... Yeah, it's christening, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to keep a straight face without, like... Everyone knows how I
the
feel.
people are watching you, dude.
Everybody knows how I feel about religion.
You didn't like the guy strumming the guitar at the church? Wasn't down with that? It's alright, we'll work past that.
How long was the church?
It wasn't that long. I mean, it was.
Was it just
It wasn't that short.
No, it wasn't short either.
was it just Roe?
Yes.
Okay, that helps.
It was intimate.
Ro was an
helps.
angel. She slept the whole time.
That helps because if there's 11
Yeah,
other
yeah,
babies,
sure,
you're
baby.
like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you go to St. Charles, it's like fucking cattle herding in.
Well, first
Right.
they do. Well, it's a
Everybody
whole
gets
mass
fed.
as it is. So a mass is 45 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about. Remember when we had the format on and I didn't press record?
That was my
The
fault. I
second
fucked it
half.
up. And you know what else I fucked up it? I had this plan for fucking months, because you told me you wanted to come on forever. I wanted to introduce him as Reverend Jimmy, and I fucked up.
Oh yeah.
I was just waiting for an invitation. It was like, I was kind of hanging in the background. We would drink on the weekends thinking, oh, maybe this will be the weekend that Evan was like, hey, yo, what are you doing Wednesday? You want to be on the podcast? And then eventually I just sat there and was like, you know what? Fuck
I need
this.
to be a little bit aggressive
I'm
here.
gonna fucking shoot this man a text, tell him to give me a fucking date. I'm sitting in the movie theater waiting for Bohemian Rhapsody to start. I'm like, you see what happened? Want to see when I can get on this fucking podcast?
Did you like that movie?
It was fucking good.
I
Did you see it?
Yeah.
it was really
We
good.
talked about it.
You gotta
I'm pretty
see
sure
it.
we talked about it.
Oh
on
yeah, for the
podcast.
most part, people. I'm not acting like a snob. Most part, people ask us to be on, but yeah, I asked some people. Yeah, definitely, I would love it. Jake, this is gonna be your first time ever. We're not stopping
also,
this.
Also, for other people, if you want to be on,
Yeah, ask
shoot
us.
us a text.
Ask us. I don't care. Anybody can be on.
We do get booked up a little bit. We're booked like through like
Yeah.
mid-January or something
Yeah.
I
like
got
that.
a garage at my house. You can take the show on the road like a lot of people.
Oh
do.
shit! I like that. We could sell
road
tickets.
show.
You think we could sell tickets or what?
I got I just put like a loft in my garage, so it's got a full setup on it.
You guys fucking.
Is there more outlets?
Jake and Carly do everything right. Every time you go to their house, everything's done right.
I got more outlets in my house than
Aw.
I fucking count.
See, then I'm in.
I'm gonna work on that.
We're gonna move it. We're gonna move it to Jake's.
We got some shit that needs to be happening.
All
in
right.
this garage.
So what I wanted to say, me and Jake like each other. Let's get back into sports because our top 5 is sports related. I know this is a sports heavy thing. This is for all the boys, the girls. Girls, next week we have Steph and Marie coming on. That will be your
Little
girl.
teaser. That's our first teaser.
That will be your girl thing. They're gonna be talking about shampoos and shit, and we'll be talking some more garage stories and shit.
we talked about brunch. I mean, that's
Brunch is pretty great,
that's
but
a
you
good
know
mix
what?
for the chicks.
See, like, am I gay because I love brunch? Eggs
fuck
Benedict
yeah.
is my shit.
I'll suck down a mimosa like the best of
Dog,
them.
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
I'll fucking dippy egg it and I'll just pour it over rice. Like,
That's
I'll-
like
two
what
fried eggs over rice. Bang, let's go, baby.
What a way to start off your
Obviously, I'm
fucking
an
Sunday.
athlete, so that's the shit I
I
eat.
seen you do a full poached egg in the mouth, just blown out yolk right in the mouth.
Sometimes I forget what I do and people remind me. Like, I didn't know I did that in front of Jake, but you know what?
But what a way! What a way,
Memories on top of my head.
what a way to start out a fucking Sunday with some breakfast food and a couple drinks. Like, that's the way to get your Sunday started. How is that not perfect?
Especially when it's football. Even though the Eagles are done, like I said, I already put 50 on the Rams to win before the fucking spread even. What am I supposed to do? I'm here to win money. I got all my gambling money. I have over $1,000 for tattoos right now, and I'm ready to fucking roll.
Press on that fucking kid.
The whole back of my leg, from my Achilles to the bottom of my butt cheek, is getting done. That's my goal from January to fucking probably May, because then that's probably as far as I can go. It
And
might
how many hours will that be?
4 hours a session. So if I go, So if I go for 4 hours, I'll probably get tattooed for 3 of them, because like a lot of it is like a little. Oh, I'm fucking up right now. Hold on.
Jesus
All right,
Christ.
so say it starts January, February, March, April. Last one might be May. So that's 5 sessions. I don't know if all of it will get done in 5 sessions. So out of 5 sessions, say 3 times 5, what's that, 15 hours?
Yeah.
So it'll be at least 15 hours that I'll get this year.
So when you say $100 an hour,
Right.
on like average, obviously if it's more intricate, it's gonna take longer to do that smaller area. But like an average amount of intricacy, I know it's hard to gauge. Like how big of a tattoo is that?
Jesus Christ, I have no idea.
Yeah, like, is that guy doing your whole calf in that like how far is he?
No. So I say 15 hours. So like the first session, he'll probably do nothing but lay it out. So he'll outline everything, and like it'll just be like a blur. Like you'll look at my leg and you'll be like, "What the fuck is that?" But like no, he's literally laying down like
Groundwork.
the lines and shit, just so he doesn't have to take his like wax paper and print it over my leg and shit again.
And keep drawing it.
So your second session, I should come.
Second session, you'll see. The first session is literally you probably won't see much. The second session, shit will start forming. Yeah, so, like you know what I mean, Bert? Right? So like he'll get the paper, he'll just lay it all down because he's not gonna sit there and like put something on me and just finish like the first face and then go to the next face and then no, he's gonna put everything down, outline it, just so he knows what direction it goes in, how it's gonna go, blah blah.
What kind of time frame are you looking at for? So you gotta wait to heal up a little bit before you're going back, right?
2 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks.
I like yeah.
They got that new tattoo derm that's out. It's
Okay.
amazing.
So we'll just say 2 or 3 weeks. That's not, well, I'm not balling out of control. I just once a month. So I go
So
January, February, March, April, and then the last one will be May, which will be pushing it.
But that's what I'm
Because
saying.
I work
So
outside, so like June and shit, you ain't touching me.
If I was to get a tattoo,
I should
and was
start
like,
earlier.
If I was to get a tattoo and I was like, I want just one session, or like 100. You said $100 an hour,
Just assume.
session's
Just assume
probably-
it's $100 an hour
Right.
if you want anything good.
and a session's probably 4 hours.
Hopefully.
All right, so I want one session, 4 hours. Like I said, not super intricate. Just like I know it's like I said, it's kind of hard to average. But like, how big do you think an average tattoo in one session could be? Fully done.
It depends.
I don't have to go back.
Well, just a portrait never gonna happen in one session.
Right, but that's super intricate. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
So like, what do you want? Like a fucking
He sits
tribal?
down, he sits down and gets the.
If you want like a
76ers
if,
logo right on the chest.
if you want your
There you
76ers logo, 2 hours tops.
There you go.
but how big of a logo? Is it this big or is it this big?
It's an easy tattoo.
But that's so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't
I could
matter how
I
big
could
that
get
is.
My whole fucking back, and he'll do it in 2 hours because he'll just move quicker.
Not your whole fucking back. Jesus
you're
Christ.
talking
I'm
about the
talking-
little symbol,
that's what I'm
maybe
saying,
a little coloring.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to break it down by diameter and shit? I don't know. I mean,
But are we talking about this big or are we talking about this big? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, all right. How about this? This fucking sticker. This sticker right here.
76.
Hour. 76ers logo.
okay,
Double it.
That's good.
Hour and a half.
Right.
Triple
okay,
it. 2
I like it.
hours.
Right. Okay,
That's an
good.
easy. That's an easy thing.
Right. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, your standard koi fish, you're not getting that done in one session. Like it's just not happening. He's gonna outline it and then he'll shade it. If you want to, I guess if you want a black and gray, you might be able to get it done. But like if you want that colored, he's gonna outline it and shade it. And it's
like
it's not
this
even
big.
it's not even him on time. No, you can get it big. You can get it big.
Okay.
Like I don't know. Give me your arm. So like 2 hours. There's a camera somewhere. Like he can outline that and shade that, but like you're not going to be able to handle that for another.
Right. Okay. So that wouldn't be
Because that's what people always say too, right, Bert? Like people are like, oh, how long, blah blah. Just so you guys know, it hurts so fucking bad.
I'm sure.
So if you want to sit there for 10 hours,
We'll keep going.
That's what I'm
but-
saying. Like you're just like, oh, I just want to get it done in one shot. No, you ain't.
I think it depends mostly on the artist as well. No good artist is gonna rush through. Like, all right,
Right.
for example, my calf.
Right. You say no
which
good
isn't a
artist is
big
going to
calf,
rush through.
Small calf took me 7 hours.
Your calf took you 7 hours.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna.
Because he
Every
sat
7
there and
hours?
drilled my leg with so much color and
But
it's
you're.
so saturated.
Were
and
you
I'm
were you
painful.
laying there the whole time, or it took you
I-
7 hours, like
No,
in
7
like
hours.
3
I
hour
sat there
intervals
for
or something?
7
Like that?
hours. I was at tattoo convention.
Yeah, that's a long. I mean, that's a long time just to lay there. Like,
But that's what I'm
without even
saying. Like
getting
everyone thinks
tattooed,
it's
like-
all good and games, but I'm saying like.
See, now Ryan's
So-
a house cat too, so he ain't getting no.
So he outlined it, but like
Exactly.
you have to forget like how bad it actually hurts. Like everyone forgets that. So he outlined it, and once he starts shading, he's gonna hit what he outlined. So that's an open
Right.
wound on your arm. So somebody cut you. He's shading, and then he's
Back
putting
in.
Put the
something
knife back
back
in.
in what he cut already.
Come on, dude, stop doing
The
that.
first couple lines
I'm
that
out.
you get, you regret it. But then after that, I feel like you're cool.
No, I get in
You
the
just
zone
black
because
out after
I-
the first
I feel
couple
like you
lines.
just-
I think outlining hurts way worse than shading.
100%.
Because it's
'Cause you're
thick.
just and you're
Well,
just
I
starting,
like real
probably.
thick. If you look at all my tattoos, they're all real thick. So I like real thick lines. Like I tell him I want it to look like a sticker. Like I always like. So it's real thick, and usually at the end he goes over it again. Like I'm saying, like the first session, he just gets everything down, so he doesn't have to put it back on you. You know what I mean? So just get it. So like your first session, like I'll get my first session done, and I'll come home, and like you'll be like, oh right, and you'll be like, oh that doesn't look that great. You'll be like, yeah, because he just got it on you.
Yeah, it's
Let me-
examples right there.
He just wants to get it on you, and then
That's the whole tattoo. It's just not done.
I thought you were pointing to the screen. I was like,
That's
there's
what I'm saying.
roads on the
So,
screen.
like-
Fucking road
So like then he
Right,
comes
right,
back
right.
to you on the second session, and then he can just start filling in all the lines and
So
going over
black
all
was
them.
the first session, and then the color was my second.
Right,
session.
so
Which
black-
that was
black
only
the first,
2-3
color
hours
second.
each.
So the top of it looks like there's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there because
you're not
he
done
knows.
yet.
When I go back to him, he knows what's there.
Right, you're not done yet, and later he's gonna know. He's gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Jesus. Fucking fire hose over there.
Jesus Christ. Dude, you're like a fucking kale on a flat rock over there, cuz.
Anyway,
I can
So-
pouring salt.
so Jake, you're out. You're out of tattoos.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm a stone cold fucking pussy. I don't even like to get a fucking flu shot.
Here's the thing. How
I
long
don't
the
get flu
hennas
shots.
take?
I don't believe in them. Like I don't believe in
Because I could get like a dope ass henna.
So there's a thing on
Show up with the
Instagram
boys.
now that they're
A thing on where?
stickers. Instagram. They're
Instagram.
like stickers that go on you, and then you like wet them. You like let them sit there, and then you
So
peel
they're
it off.
basically temporary tattoos.
Temporary tattoos, so they give you
on
an
Instagram.
idea of like if you really want it.
Okay, so like you could get the temporary tattoo of what you were gonna get in your actual tattoo,
Mhm.
and then you'd be like, oh no, this
See,
looks
there's no
stupid.
fun
This
in
is a-
that.
This is a terrible fucking idea.
Nope.
I don't want to get there. It smells like fucking piss in here.
Does it?
That's strong ammonia, cuz. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a
What
candle.
the fuck did you eat?
Not
What
with.
is it?
You can put it under
You
my
can put it
fucking.
over there near it.
Give me the candle. Does it really smell like piss?
Yes, it does.
You just peed into a bucket. What do you mean?
Really? I didn't know it was that strong. I
Light
just,
it up.
I don't know. I'm hydrated. I just thought it would just be like clear.
No, it's not. It's certainly not.
No, so
It's
whatever.
like fucking healthy biscuits you were eating earlier.
I don't eat bread because bread's for losers.
You want to do top 5?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, fuck it. Let's do top 5.
Our sports this week, we did do our top 5 NBA players, and
White.
this
Well,
week,
no.
we did do that.
previously did.
Now
Oh,
this
that's
week,
right. There wasn't
this
a
week,
previous.
this week, well, right after we did that, Jake hit me up. He's like, "Yo, when I come on, I know what I want to do." So, just because it is just there's it's just out. They're just not in the know. It's just top 5 white basketball players, and that's not being a racist thing, but like we all know, black basketball players are better. They're better athletes, just straight
Right.
up. And
There's a lot more of them in the NBA
So-
because they're
that's what we're gonna do. So top 5 white NBA players.
cool. So, Jake, you got your list? You ready to go?
You want me to start at number
You
5?
write your shit down?
I
I want you to start at 1, and then go to 3, and then go to 2, and then 5,
So
4.
you want me to go straight to number 1?
Straight,
No.
straight to 1, and then
What?
2, and then 5, and then 4, and then 3.
All right.
Wait,
Obviously, start at number 5, Jake.
Jesus Christ! Why did you just? Don't confuse our
I
guests.
asked a single question, and then Ryan threw me the fuck off.
Yeah, Ryan's getting aggressive.
So I'm
How do you do stories when you already have a story? Bert?
On what?
What do you
Instagram?
want?
Oh, I got it.
Hold in the ear.
I got you. Jake, the start of the top 5 white NBA players.
Now we're going here of
Look
your
at this
favorite
production.
top 5, not of
Favorite.
all time.
Yeah,
This
it doesn't
isn't-
have to
yeah,
be
it's
the
not a
best.
debate.
We'd be back in like the fucking 60s. and
Yeah,
guys
Bob
wouldn't even
Cousy
know
can
what
eat my ass.
George Mikan and fucking Jerry West.
Yeah, fucking Pete Maravich can fucking suck my dick dribbling down the court with his knees.
That's just a side note.
I'm gonna go number 5 here. Fucking sharpshooter from the Golden State Warriors, Chris Mullins, with the fucking sharpest fucking white man box cut.
Yeah,
that
line-
we've ever had.
He got lined up every day. Had
He is
to.
a state trooper.
That
In the
motherfucker
off-season.
was a stroker.
All right, hold on. I have a question before you describe it. If we agree with anything, I fucked up last time. Like, do we bring it up or just wait till our turn?
What do you mean? You have Chris Mullins in yours?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Just wait till our turn.
we've done different times.
I know, we
if
fucked
he's
up.
number 5, you can jump ahead.
Oh, sure.
But if he's fucking 2, then wait.
Okay.
You can still bring up stuff about him if you want.
No, I'll wait.
So we know one of Ev's, I guess.
Yeah. But Chris Mullen, of course. Mr. State Trooper,
Yeah, how does he not make the list?
he's the best. Lefty.
I mean, he's not on my list.
St.
That's
John's,
how-
New York. Could you imagine Chris... Go ahead.
Yeah, Riley, you got number 5.
No. I thought you were still talking Chris Mullins.
No, he's in my list, so I'll just talk about it when I get to him.
Oh, so you don't have anything to say, Jake? I guess.
I said what I had to say about my man.
Okay. My number 5 is a little wild card. He's a current player. He's
Can
a
I
big
guess
man.
it?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's a big man and he's white.
He's white.
Dirk Nowitzki.
No.
Shit.
Steven Adams.
Wow. The fucking New Zealander?
The New Zealander. Why? Because he does his fucking thing. He battles, rips down boards. He don't give a fuck. He'll lay somebody out. He'll dunk on your face. He's got his fucking stash going. Long hair. Don't give a fuck.
No.
Steven Adams.
I like him a lot. I like
Yeah.
his tattoos. He's a cool ass dude. But did you think he was going to hit the
Steven
top
Adams.
5?
Didn't even think about him.
Didn't even think about him.
Yeah,
I
said
know.
he was a wild card.
No, absolutely. I like
Steven
him.
fucking
I
Adams.
have mad respect for him. I like him a lot. But like, I did not think he would have been brought up tonight.
No. Wow.
Yeah, you're
I love
welcome.
it. I love it.
You're welcome.
I love it.
Okay, my 5 is kind of cheap because I recently started liking him, and you guys are going to understand why. And this is great because there's a lot that goes into it because I fucking hated him, and now I love him. You guys definitely know who I'm talking about.
I don't.
1, 2, 3. I used to hate him, and now I love him. Who did you guys used to hate? Everybody hates Duke basketball. Let's be honest.
So JJ.
You going JJ?
I have to.
Yeah, he's fucking.
He's the fucking man, dude. He has his own podcast. If you listen to it,
Yeah,
he's,
he asked us to be on. I said we have a thing.
I
that
said we're
day.
busy tonight. We got Jake the electrician.
Yeah. Said he went with fucking Jimmy Butler. I was like, yeah, I got Jimmy Butler.
But I'm saying, like, I hate Duke. But I hated JJ in college. But like, obviously, he's the scoringest guy. And now he's on the Sixers. But
The
like,
scoringest.
yeah, he's the fucking man. But like, he's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Sixers games became real cool at my house because my wife thinks that JJ Redick is the finest cat that walks the earth. And
All the girls
I
do.
have to
Every
fully
other
agree with him. His hair always looks fucking good. The fucking tattoos on that man. I lost out.
They're okay. But I'm saying, no, he's the fucking man. He fucking drains threes. He's the man. Great hair. His hair is always on point. He's the man. I hate Duke, but he won me over. JJ Redick, number 5.
That guy comes off the screen harder than anybody in the league.
If he finger
And then
bangs
his
as hard as he
fucking-
comes off his screen, a girl's gonna fucking blow her asshole out.
And then his fucking fading away, throwing it to the side, and it fucking goes in. I'll
Motherfucker
take it.
goes in.
I'll take it. Number 4.
White cannolis on the TV screen tonight.
Oh.
Hey, dumb.
Cast ain't
All right,
working, man.
num-
Cast ain't
number
working.
4 for me. He was a reason maybe why I might have gotten my first tattoo, but it just didn't happen.
You don't have a tattoo. What are you
But the
talking
reason
about?
But
why
what
I might
he's
have-
going to.
What I might have gotten.
You were going to get a
Throwback.
picture of his face.
Sacramento Kings. White chocolate. Jason Williams.
Jay Will. Number 4. Coming in at number 4.
Number 4. That man. He was like fucking N1 basketball in the NBA.
Yeah. Him and Ray for Alston.
Skip to my Lou. Shout out to
Damn
Skip
right.
to my Lou.
Skip to my lip.
Damn right.
Fucking the professor.
Oh.
The original white.
Oh, Professor is still out there doing it. I see
Yeah,
him posting
I
up people on
actually seen-
Instagram all the time.
I was just going to say, I
Still
seen a
killing
video
people.
of him, like, teaching some shit. And I was like, okay. Still
In
doing
China
it.
and shit.
If he had fucking white boy tattooed right across his fucking forefront.
And what is he, a Florida boy?
Jay Williams is from Florida, yes.
He's don't I just can't talk. There's nothing to talk about. It's just
My number 4, TJ McConnell. I'm just kidding. Steve
Wait,
Nash.
Irish.
Steve Nash. Steve Nash is my
Nash.
number 4. Between him,
he's in a Nelly Furtado
Fucking
song.
Mavericks,
I'm
Suns.
the game MVP like Steve Nash. Promiscuous girl leading me.
Aaron JT killed that.
Fuck it. Who?
Timberland?
Justin Timberlake used to fuck Nelly Furtado, or Steve Nash?
Aaron Timberland.
Justin Timberlake used to fuck Steve Nash.
He might if he is Canadian. You never know about the Canadians up north.
And he's a soccer player. You probably hit him with a foot job.
He could do everything.
Why not?
You weren't stealing the ball off him.
Nah.
He was gonna find you no matter where you're at.
Jump shot for
He
days.
was gonna go by you. His layup, you never knew when he was gonna go up with a layup. Like he would be driving, and then all of a sudden it would fucking go up. Like it was impossible to block because most people would have taken an extra step and then laid it up, and then I would have had the ability to reach up and try to block it. No, not Steve Nash. He just boom up. You're like, oh shit, it already went in.
I love it. I mean, two-time
We
MVP,
already
right?
talked about Morris Ademeyer. He made his career.
Oh
Damn
God,
right.
yeah. He made
Damn right.
all the Suns' career. Quentin Richardson. Who else was on the team? Sean Marion.
Sean Mar- oh, yeah, but he was deadly from three.
Sean
And he
Marion.
still had the ugliest
He
jump
could
shot.
dunk too.
Oh, it's-
Oh, his jump shot was like.
It didn't matter. It went in.
He flicked from the hip.
Steve Nash, number 4.
Well, Steve Nash is also on my list as well.
That's fine. That's fine.
At number 3.
All right, out of my top. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't get to my
All right,
4
do
yet.
your 4 first.
Out of my top 5, this is going to be real fucking crazy. 3 of them are Sacramento Kings.
Wow. I think I could pull one.
One of mine's Sacramento.
I
Two of
definitely-
mine are Sacramento Kings.
Definitely
So
could pull
two.
one.
My number 4.
Do yours first.
You guys might be surprised by the order, though.
2 of mine are Sacramento Kings. So Go ahead.
What do we got?
Vlade Divac
no,
at
you
number.
motherfucker! I knew you were gonna go there because you probably have the other 2 guys that I have. Maybe you do.
Definitely.
But the other
Yeah,
one
definitely.
was Vlade. I fucking hated Vlade Divac. I hated him.
If you say Doug Christie's white, I'm gonna kick you out.
Doug Christie is not white.
If you tell me Doug Christie's white,
My number 3, Doug Christie.
I'm kicking you out. Vlade Divac's the 7'2" behind the back pass. First of
And
all, that
here's-
Sacramento Kings team is like my favorite team ever.
The Yugoslavian sensation.
Dude, all over the place.
Yeah, so go.
Vlade
so go through,
Divac.
go
He played
through
for the
like-
Hornets, the Lakers, and the Kings.
Wait,
And
so
the
then
Ki-
all right, so give us the rest of the Kings then. If you're gonna,
Well,
Well, hold on.
I can't
don't wanna
give up
jump
my
ahead.
team, but
okay.
Chris Webber and Vlade Divac, they would just like little pick and roll. They were just, that's before threes was the thing. This is like 2001, 2002. I'll say a white guy that's. See, I don't want to say a white guy that's not on my team that you guys might have.
So hold on. So Vlade Divac, I hated him because he.
Really?
And here's why.
Really?
And here's why. Because Shaq always made him look like a dick.
Shaq made everybody look like
I
a
totally
dick.
understand. But
Who was the
they
other
were
big
always-
white guy? Pollock or something like that? He used to walk around with a mohawk. He used to toss him.
But they were always meeting in the conference finals.
Yeah, that
So-
was the Kings every
So
year.
it was on the big stage that he made Vlade Divac look like a dick. Obviously, he shortly after made Dikembe Mutombo look like a dick. But like, Vlade was always they had the term the Vlade flop because he was always trying to draw a charge off Shaq, just falling. And
What else
and
were
to
we
be
supposed
honest
to do?
with you,
Yeah,
to
he
be
was
honest with you,
6'11",
it probably
137 pounds.
it probably was a fucking charge every time, but you couldn't call it every
People
time on
still
Shaq.
do
so.
that, and nobody says anything.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
We
But it
loved
was the Vlade-
Ilyasova, and he had the most charges.
The term was the Vlade flop because he was just trying to draw a charge.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of him, but he's on your top 5, and that's okay.
Vlade Divac,
That's
number
your
4.
5. Number 3.
Number 3, part of the big 3 Spurs, Manu Ginobili.
Okay, I like that.
Still
like
in
that.
the league. Came
Still
in with
doing
hair, left with no hair.
He had long hair at one point too.
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
he's the quintessential guy that you want on your team. Like
The quintessential 6 man.
he's awesome.
Yes.
He
So-
plays hard. He knows how to play. He has a decent jump shot. He can pass. He can dribble. He obviously he gets slower. Kobe, if you watch that Kobe documentary, he's always like, "Oh, that was the man." He's like the hardest guy I ever played against.
Fucking D'd up like a motherfucker.
And I didn't even realize, like, now that is he retired? He's not retired.
Yeah, he's
He is
technically
retired.
retired.
He's
Yeah.
technically retired.
Yeah.
Probably one of the coaches on the Spurs.
But they were talking about, like, is he going to be in the Hall of Fame?
my
Oh,
God,
stop
yeah.
it! Stop it!
Originally, I was like, how the fuck is he going to be in the Hall of Fame? It's not the NBA Hall of Fame, it's the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you look, he was winning fucking national
He's in the NBA
titles.
Hall of Fame too.
The NBA doesn't have a Hall of
Doesn't
Fame.
have
It's
all
just
But I'm saying if there was one-
Smith, it's college, international, it's everything.
he's a 6 man. I don't know if you're making the NBA Hall of Fame, like strictly NBA Hall of Fame. But he was winning gold medals and
He's
fucking.
a 4-time NBA champion. He's got to be.
Yeah, so was there a lot of people. You're gonna tell me Manu Ginobili would be an NBA Hall of Famer, strictly NBA?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here!
Has to be.
I just assumed that you guys were gonna be on. Get the fuck out of
He's
here.
a no-brainer Hall of Famer.
The guy
Oh,
played in
get
league
the
for
fuck-
17 years.
Okay, so you play a long time, you have to be a Hall of Famer?
Yeah,
Yeah, look at his stats.
he has 4
You know who
rings.
also played a long ass time? Juwan Howard. He won titles. You know who has 7 rings? Robert Horry. Should he be in the Hall of Fame? What do rings and playing for a long time
Do
have
you
to
think
be?
Robert Horry is better than Emmanuel Ginobili?
No. You said he has 4 rings. How is he not in the Hall of Fame?
Do you?
Robert Horry has 7. How is he not in the Hall of Fame then?
I don't
If-
care about Robert.
Going by your standards, he played a long ass time. Juwan Howard played a long ass time. How is he not in the Hall of
So
Fame?
you don't like Emmanuel Ginobili, so you don't want him in the Hall of Fame.
I didn't say. I started off this conversation by saying that he should.
He's
hands
way
down,
better than Robert Horry, and he's way better than Juwan Howard.
He should hands down be in the basketball Hall of Fame. But that's what I'm saying. So when people first started talking about it, should he be in the Hall of Fame? I was like, why would he be in the Hall of Fame? Then I realized it was the basketball Hall of Fame, and obviously he should be in for all of his contributions that he did internationally, as well as with the Spurs. But to say that he's just an NBA, if you don't look at any of his career, you just look at the NBA, there's no way you can put him in the
100%.
NBA Hall of Fame.
100%.
Okay,
Jake.
you guys are wrong, but okay.
Jake, he's definitely a Hall of Famer in the NBA.
He's looking up stats of him being a 6th man. A 6th man's going to make the NBA Hall of Fame.
4-time NBA champion.
How many 6 men?
Right. You guys
Four-time
keep
NBA
bringing up. You guys keep
Hold on,
bringing
time
up
out,
the
time
fact
out.
that
Not only does he have rings, but he's better than Horry and.
I'm not saying he's not, but if you're saying he should
So
be
you're
in
saying no 6 men can make the Hall of Fame?
I'm saying if you're
You're saying no 6 men can make the Hall of Fame?
Stop changing it, because you said that he has 4 NBA titles. Why
On top
wouldn't
of
he be
being
a
a great
6th man?
player.
A 6th man.
So no 6 men can make the NBA?
No, because if he's a
No 6 men can make the NBA Hall of Fame?
no.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Why would a 6th man make the NBA? That means the
Why
5
do they
in
have
front
the
of them-
award?
That means the 5 in front of them should be in the Hall of Fame.
That's the
You're
most
gonna put
absurd
6
thing I
people
ever
on
heard
the
in my
same
life.
team in the Hall of Fame.
James Harden was a 6 man.
Right. And if he would have held that role, he wouldn't have been in the Hall of Fame. He is not a 6 man anymore. He drops 30 points a game.
Ginobili didn't come off the bench his entire career.
He didn't, but a lot of his career he did.
We don't know that. You're just saying that
He's
off the
behind
top.
Tony Parker.
They both don't play point guard, so you're out of your mind. He's a shooting guard.
Go ahead and
plays shooting guard.
look through his stats.
He's
look
not a point
through-
guard.
You
He's
said
not a
he's
point guard.
4-time All-Star.
No,
he played-
4-time NBA champion.
And 4-time All-Star.
Exactly.
Okay.
So 4-time All-Star. He played 17 years. He only made the All-Star team 4 times, but he's a Hall of Famer.
He played 23 years.
That's way longer than 17.
He played 23 fucking seasons.
Not in the NBA.
No.
And he went to the All-Star game 4 times. That's the best, 12 guys in the conference? 16 guys in the conference?
He won the EuroLeague twice.
How many times did Dr. J go to the All-Star game?
Dr. J is not a Hall of Famer, I'm sorry. I hate everybody say.
How many times did Dr. J go to the All-Star game? And how many championships does Dr. J have?
He's got 2.
I don't know what that has to do with Manu Ginobili.
Well, you just brought up All-Stars and championships.
Is it free
Right.
here? I gotta get this.
Ginobili's better than Dr. J.
We got to move on. So that was your number 3, Jake?
That was my
Is he
number
pouring a beer on my head or pissing on me?
Both.
three.
That was your number 3, you said, Jake?
That was number 3.
That was number 3.
Manu Ginobili, number 3.
Manu Ginobili was number 3. Which, by the way, I didn't want to take away from his number 3. It's still a good number 3. But anyway.
He's a Hall of Famer.
My number 3 is my first Kings player, Peja Stojakovic.
He's my number 3, so let's just combine it.
There you go. So Peja was
The ugliest jump shot ever.
right,
Oh,
but
man.
goddamn, could he shoot the 3?
He was like a 3-point. He was a 3-point shooter before 3-point shooters were 3-point shooters.
Exactly. And dude, if you would play with him in like any fucking video game, like it didn't matter. You got him the ball and just fucking put it up until it started.
His
going
shot was so weird. Where's the camera? It was like it didn't go up like how like your normal shot would be with the thing. It was like here and then like.
in. Right. But he got it off quick too.
And he was ugly as fuck. The big square
Full
head,
facial hair.
big Argentinian too, right?
I think he was Yugoslavian.
Yeah, he was some kind of Eastern
Your pee
European.
smells.
He's
You
trying
got
to
smelly
come at
pee.
He's trying to come back at you now.
You got smelly pee. No.
That might have
If I was coming at anyone's you, because Ginobili's an NBA Hall of Famer.
and you're outside your
That
mind.
might have been a fart.
I want to have this debate about Ginobili. I'm so confused why you don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
I told you why I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, and I think that's for our fan to decide.
Nobody's going to comment on it, but
They might.
Anyway, Peja
John probably
Stojakovic.
definitely will.
Oh yeah, your pee does fucking stink.
that's
It's just getting over here. Fuck did y'all eat? Anyway,
It smells like iron.
Strongbow.
Yo, Magneto.
Strongbow.
That new protein.
This dude's got a lot of iron in his diet.
Peja
Is that zinc?
Stojakovic.
Do I got a hint of zinc too?
Peja Stojakovic, number 3.
Yeah, it's my number 3 too, and there's nothing I can say about it. Like,
Your first Kings player? Oh, you had Vlade on. So your
Vlade,
second
yeah.
Kings player.
I mean, Peja Stojakovic is the shit. I mean,
right.
that whole when they used to battle the Lakers, back to back to back, like,
Oh, those squads were good.
Yeah.
Paige was awesome.
Yeah.
because after our top 5, the episode's not over. I have a couple things to say after our top 5.
Fucking Doug Christie locking people.
He's not white, and either was Rick
No.
Fox. But Rick Fox could easily walk into any bar and fuck any girl he wanted to.
Rick Fox.
Still today.
He was on One Tree Hill and
That
fucked
motherfucker
everybody.
fucked.
Number 3.
Peja Stojakovic.
Oh, that's right. Your number 3 was Peja Stojakovic too. So number 2.
Number 2, I'm with Steve Nash. So that was,
Oh yeah.
that was a really
Classic.
good
I
pick.
mean, there's nothing you can say
Can't
to
go wrong with Steve.
discredit Steve Nash. He's
awful haircut. Awful
Sure.
hairline.
That's what you
Other
can
than
say. That's what you can say.
that motherfucker-
Hold on.
The Rock.
I have a stat on my fucking. Keep talking about it. I'm sorry. I have a thing on my photos about Steve Nash.
A picture?
What do you
Yeah.
got?
Like a picture of Steve Nash?
You
Dwight Howard missed more free throws when he played for the Lakers than Steve Nash missed his entire career.
And how long was Dwight Howard on the Lakers? Fucking 2 years?
And Steve Nash was in the league for 15 plus, right?
He was in the league forever.
Yeah. Damn right. He's fucking good. My number 2, Jay Williams. My second king and the end of my king reign.
King reigns over.
Like you said, the way he handled the ball, he did whatever the fuck he wanted. You weren't stealing it from him. He was going to throw it. He was going to get it to the guy on the other side of the court, no matter how he had to get it there. no
Jason
matter how many
Williams is your
people
number
were on
2?
him. Jason Williams is my number 2.
Yeah, he was the guy that made us all think that we could actually play basketball in middle school.
Exactly. You were copying the shit that he did,
Yeah.
even though you might not have known that he did it first.
I'm so confused on who your guys' number 1's going to be.
My
Is that your number
fuck
one?
is trying to pull around Jay Will. Who do you got?
I am Jay Will.
He's your number 1, isn't he?
My number 2 is Chris Mullin because he's from New York, hard as fuck, state trooper, fucking cut lefty. St. John's, fucking Chris Mullin. He's an alcoholic like me, and he's just fucking lefty.
You want to do your number 1 real quick?
Jason Williams,
Yep,
white
there it
chocolate
was.
all day
White chocolate.
I thought Ginobili was going to be yours.
because he's a Hall of
Thought
Famer.
Ginobili was going to be
Because
yours.
he's a Hall of
The way
Famer.
you were defending him, shit.
As soon as you said Kings, I was like, duh.
Well, he played for the Spurs, but
Spurs.
Spurs, Kings, same difference.
He knows. It's the same team.
Yeah,
it's a
and-
bit outside.
Spurs and Kings are
But I'm
the same
saying
team.
Jason Williams. I mean, he changed everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You were
Now
doing...
I can guarantee your guys' number 1 cannot be the one that I'm going to say right now because I was going to bring up like the King shit.
I don't have any more Kings. This guy's not on the Kings.
know.
I was going to bring up Mike Bibby,
Okay, no.
He ain't white.
kind of.
See the picture?
He
No,
counts.
Bibby is-
his mind right now.
Bibby has been fucking chewing on
Bibby is
Decaball and
roided
fucking
out.
Anavar like it's going out of style. He's fucking
Yeah,
jacked.
he's out of his mind.
But I was gonna say like Jason Williams. I mean, just that Kings team because even when they lost Jason Williams, the Kings got Bibby, and Bibby's like more of a pure point guard, I guess, because like Jason Williams wanted to score.
Right. He was more of a controlled player.
He wanted to give the ball out. Jason Williams didn't care if he had to shoot.
He wanted to show out, too.
Yeah.
Jason Williams would go behind the back or throw behind the back pass just to throw a behind the back pass.
I mean, obviously highlights are
didn't need
highlights. Everybody looks good in highlights, but like Jason Williams, he was like not quite the white Iverson because Iverson really changed the game with the cornrows and the tattoos. But Jason Williams was a white guy who was pulling passes out his ass, and then he started getting tattoos. He had a Black Panther tattooed on his fucking arm, not because of like the race or anything, but just because he just started getting it too.
Tattoo, yeah.
All right, and he was from Texas or Florida, one of the two. Just a white boy from Florida, which is the South.
Number 1, Jake.
Number 1 is the original Jason Williams.
Uh-oh.
His shorts were so short
Pete- Pete-
that if
Pete-
he had
Pete?
a big wiener, his fucking dick would have hung out.
PP.
John Stockton. Yep.
Okay.
John Stockton.
See,
multiple Hall of Famers.
See, I will give it to you. I was never
Sack looked like a fucking Hall of Famer.
I was never like
He-
super big fan.
He
of John
turned
Stockton.
Karl Malone into the second all-time scorer.
Hands down, and made Brian.
Karl Malone could not make a shot on his own.
And made Brian Russell an All-Star. Brian Russell doesn't make an NBA squad.
The only reason people know who Brian Russell is because he was licking the hardwood
Because
when
Jordan
fucking Jordan
fucked him up.
and dicked him so fucking hard. Bert, bring up the video of Brian Russell getting dicked if you can. Oh, we don't have the Chromecast yet? All right, we're working slow over here.
And he's got some of the craziest stats in terms of
Oh my
like
God,
assists.
stats
Like
are ridiculous.
All time, yeah.
like if you add, I don't know the exact, but like if you add together like 2, 3, and 4 and shit, like it's still not as much as John Stockton. Like he's so far ahead of everyone else.
Magic
in
Johnson.
assists. Like,
I think Magic Johnson's too, and he's so far ahead of him.
yeah, I was trying to look him up real quick, but this stat proves how insane
Never won
John
a
Stockton-
championship
No, it's amazing that that team never won.
because of the
they had it
Bulls.
that year, they took the Bulls to what, game 6?
Yeah, because everybody always raised like, oh, LeBron sucks because MJ never been to a Game 7. Like, all right, well, I mean, that's a weird thing to bring up, but like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I don't know.
So, I'm just like kind of scanning this article because they were talking about like a lot of the crazy stats that that John Stockton has in terms of his assists. First off, he has 15,806 assists over 19 NBA seasons. So that didn't hurt that he played fucking long as shit.
19 is
But
a
he-
long time.
But he averaged 10.5 assists per game for his whole career.
That's a whole lot.
So, pretty unbelievable fact. Chris Paul is currently 33. Point guard, gets a lot of assists. He has the highest.
He's a scorer though, Chris Paul.
He has
He's
the highest.
selfish.
Yeah, but we're just talking about assists.
Okay.
Has the highest career assist total of all active players at 33. He's 9th all time in career assists. So, if he were to play all 82 games, which first off people don't do anymore.
Yeah.
Second off, he's 33, so he probably wouldn't even do it anyway.
Yeah.
But if he were to play all 82 and average 12 assists per game and play another 7 years until he's 40, he still wouldn't fucking pass John Stockton's assists.
Yeah, like LeBron has a legit chance of being the all-time scorer.
Right.
Yes.
Chris Paul's not getting the assist lead.
He's the closest active.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Been dropping dimes to the mailman forever.
Blows
So your,
my mind.
your number one's John Stockton. My number one is one that we actually side-handed mentioned earlier, but it's Dirk. Dirk, don't give a fuck. He just plays his fucking game.
Yeah.
He's like fucking 48 years old.
Yeah.
He can't run anymore. He knows it.
Thought yours was going to be Yao Ming, but
Does Yao count?
no.
In that case,
no.
I gotta make changes.
Can you get any more Asian than having your first name on your back of your jersey? Yao?
Well, you know, we went a Canadian, we went an Italian,
New Zealand.
we went, New Zealand.
I can't believe Steven Adams made.
Steven fucking
I don't know
Adams,
what's
dog.
more absurd, that Steven Adams
Steven
made his list, or
fucking
that
Adams.
he's saying Manu Ginobili's not a Hall of Famer.
All right, do me a favor. Look up some Manu Ginobili stats. You'll understand. Anyway, we're back to my number one, Dirk
That's all
Nowitzki.
I gotta say, Steven Adams.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk.
He's a baller. Always has been. Always will be. Does his thing. Doesn't matter how old and how slow he gets. You still can't stop his fadeaway knee up jump shot.
Well, if he misses it, he's not getting back on D, so you just hit him with an outlet.
100%.
Nah, he hasn't got back on D since 2010.
Rye, you're gonna love this. Rye, you're gonna
Damn
love
right.
this.
What's that?
I don't think Dirk's a Hall of Famer.
Let's run through the top fives.
Dirk walks in. They fucking usher him into the Hall of Fame.
I just had to say something to see if I can get him.
Let's go. Quick run through your top five. 5-1.
5-1. We're going Chris Mullins, number 5. Jason Williams, number 4. Manu Ginobili, number 3.
Yes.
Steve Nash, number 2. Fucking John Stockton, number 1.
There you go. I got Steven Adams at number 5.
Can't
The
believe it.
OKC Thunder legend.
Cross the A stash.
Steve Nash at number 4.
The youngest of 11.
Peja Stojakovic, number 3. Jason Williams, number 2. Dirk, number 1.
JJ Redick 5. Vlade Divac 4. Peja 3. Chris Mullin 2. I mean, the reason white basketball players are white in our generation, tattoos, hair, Florida, passes out his ass. White chocolate. Jay Williams. Remember the fucking Nike commercials? Burnt, like, dun, 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 like when they were fucking dribbling on their knees and shit.
Yeah.
I remember.
Hold on. We're not chugging these yet. I had something to say because there's something I screenshotted today. What time are we at?
We're at like an hour 50, 45, 50.
All right, so we have like a couple minutes. A couple minutes.
What I got to cut.
So what do you all edit? You just edit this at the end.
Yeah.
Well, I have a couple minutes to bring something up. So I took this picture today. There was something else. No, it has basketball related. There was something else I wanted to bring up, but I'll just cut it all out.
Yeah, 'cause
so
I got to pee real bad.
Oh, I just unleashed.
Shaq quoted, "I think we would easily
Beat the Warriors.
beat the Warriors with my 2001 team."
Here's the thing: who's going to guard Shaq? They go small all the time. You're going to put who are you going to put on them?
Nobody
Here's my problem. I want Kobe and Shaq to win, but I don't think they can. Because if they start shooting threes and going on a fast break, Shaq's not running back and forth.
Who guards Durant? Kobe wasn't the same.
Robert Ory or Rick Fox have to cover Durant.
And they get torched.
Torched.
But so does whoever's covering Shaq. They don't even have to. They can have three guys back on
Well,
defense.
Draymond Green's not covering Shaq.
They can have three guys back on defense. One guy can walk it up and lob it into Shaq and then get back, and then Shaq can do his thing and dunk
So
it.
Klay Thompson's sticking Kobe.
Right, but here's the thing of how the game has changed. The game has changed for, I'll take my three for your two.
That's exactly what I was going to say. So you're
So-
trading threes for
They're
twos,
going to let Shaq take over the game, and
But-
they're just going to be raining threes all game.
but Shaq's going to score 90% of the time, and they're going to hit a three 40% of the time. So now we're talking about how many more threes can they hit versus how many. He's going to score two more often than they're going to score.
I'll say Kobe and Klay will cancel each other out because Kobe can play defense too.
Yeah.
Kobe's taking crazy shots when Shaq left.
Okay,
But
so
when
if
he was
he's
with
can-
Shaq,
So if he's canceling out Clay,
Who's canceling out Curry and
you're
Durant?
still dropping 30 from Curry, and you're probably dropping 40
Actually,
from Durant.
It's you're talking about the NBA Finals, so you're dropping 12.
who
from
was the
Curry.
point guard? Brian Shaw?
You're dropping 12 points
Dude.
from Curry because he can't
Brian
play in the
Shaw,
NBA Finals.
Tyronn Lue?
Ty Lue, the step over. That was that squad.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not sticking Steph Curry.
I'm with
And-
you.
No. Yeah, we're all. And then, who's sticking Kevin Durant?
I think that's more the problem.
Robert Woody was 100 years old by that 2002 final.
Draymond Green, anybody can stick because Draymond Green sucks and I don't like him.
Right. Somebody will run around with Curry. He's still going to score. He's still going to get his, but somebody can at least run around with him. Nobody can run around with Durant.
I'm trying to think who came with that bench for that Lakers squad. There's nobody who's.
But I'm saying, can like Shaq run back and forth
No.
that fast?
Nah, it's over.
The
Well, as long
Warriors,
as they try to, they
the
just gotta
Warriors
slow 'em
will
down.
beat. The Warriors will beat that team
Yes.
I think it'd be close.
in a 7-game series. The Warriors win 4-1.
Because Kobe would try to take over. And
Yeah,
it
I
wouldn't
think-
be enough.
I think it at least goes 6. The Warriors might win, but I think it at least goes 6.
Gotta be cool to watch though.
But I'm saying
Oh, yeah.
like, if it comes down to Kobe's
'Cause it's
better than
different games. It's
Kobe's
different
better
games.
than Durant, but Kobe's second best player is Shaq, and Shaq is the most dominant.
Right.
But
that
that
01
doesn't.
team,
But it
the
doesn't.
best player was Shaq.
It doesn't work with everything else.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's which game works.
Yeah, because if you're looking at it, if they're playing whatever the position, Curry could go down as the best point guard of all time, the best scorer of all time.
Right. But also
Durant,
that's what I'm
hands
saying.
down,
He
is the best small forward of all time.
he fucking
No, LeBron is.
Small forward.
LeBron's a small forward.
yeah. So
You're giving him small forward. You're giving him free status.
Well, what is he supposed to be?
I think he's a 4.
nah.
LeBron a power forward? No, LeBron's a fucking point guard more than a power forward. LeBron's whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's too many positions. He doesn't even have one.
Let's do this before I fucking pee my pants.
Okay.
and we
Hey
get to
guys, sorry
fucking
for the
2
sports
hours.
talk. Well, this one's for the boys. Girls, I'm sorry. Next week there'll be some girls here. Jake, thanks for being our guest. Sorry for the delay. Bert, thanks for the video. Ryan, thanks for being here. Guys, I love yous.
Thanks.
And
Ryan, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming, Ryan. Fuck it.
Bert, the video boy. Jake, sorry for the delay. I love you guys, and peace up, A-Town.
There you go.
That's it. That's a lie. See ya.